Thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start crying because I don't want to.
All right, now we're live. At least it says we're live. I'm looking on YouTube. I don't see it posted up yet.
Yeah, it just
All right,
popped
there
up.
we are. All right, now we're live. Okay. Yeah, I was just checking. It looked weird. Hey, everybody. Can y'all see us? The internet's acting crazy. Can y'all see us in the chat? 5x5 Moonchild says, hey, cool. Well, I'm back. We're doing a cannon party. Kind of threw it together quick. So hopefully everybody will have a chance to come by and see us. Let's see what we got here. Backwoods, Roots, Yard Dog, Naughty Heathen, Teresa I Feel, Leslie, B. Mitch, Gemma. What's going on, Gemma? From across the water, across the pond. Naughty Heathen, John McGill, Betty Daly, Random. Gemma from across the water. Moonchild again. Who's got the echo going? Naughty Heathen. Who's got the echo going?
I don't know.
I got my computer muted.
I'm only on my phone. I've got no laptop or any other device going.
Might have been me. I just shut down the other stream, so that'll work. Hopefully that works.
I'm only on my phone. No laptop or any other device going.
Might have been me. I just shut down the other stream, so that'll work. Hopefully that works. Rescue.
Laptop or any other device going.
What in the world? It can't be me. My computer's muted. What in the world? It can't be me. My computer's muted. Did it stop?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think it may have been me. My computer's got this crazy delay. I don't know what's going on. If I drop off, I'll try to come back on. Rescue, Random, Christopher B, Farmer Son, what's going on? We got a few people in here tonight. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Angela B. I think I got everybody. It's been a while since I did this whole internet YouTube thing, so I got to remember where all the buttons are. Like I uploaded the video yesterday about me helping somebody start a new rabbitry with the rabbits, and literally it took me like 3 hours to figure it out and remember how to get it from my phone to the computer, uploaded, check all the boxes. I'm like, seriously? Only been gone a few months. It took me forever.
Oh.
Nuts. Well, so everybody in the chat, I think it's 29 people here, 30 people here. We're going some canning tonight, or at least I am. I'm canning some spaghetti. Nikki, what are you doing?
Just beef, raw packed beef chunks for beef stew.
Oh, nice. And Sophia B, looks like you says pumpkin.
Yeah, I am cooking big pumpkins and pureeing them and straining them and individually packaging them in 2-cup Ziplocs for freezing for pie, cookies, breads, everything.
Cool. And Sister Marie, what you got?
I've got beef stock and pork stock that I'm canning tonight.
Hutch. Nice. Betty Daly Hutch, what's going on? Monique. Yeah, I sent an email out to a few people. I couldn't remember everybody's email address, and I'm just banging buttons. But we should have a few people pop in tonight. Maybe so. We may see Backwoods in here a little bit later. Monique, I know I sent you an email. Hutch, I may have sent you one too. I typed in a whole bunch of people. I can't remember. But if you want to come up, just let me know and I'll drop the link. So yeah, I'm doing spaghetti. I'm doing it a different way than I did last time, because last time I made a big old pot of spaghetti with the meat and everything in it, and then you go in there with a ladle, and you ladle it into the jars. But then you end up with one jar that's got way more meat than the other one. One doesn't have enough tomatoes or peppers or garlic, so it just wasn't even. It's like each jar had like different consistency. So this time I've pre-done everything and I'm putting in equal amounts in each jar. It's like I've got equal amounts of hamburger meat in all the jars. And now I did, let me just take my phone and I'll show you guys. I did, got the meat layered, and then I sauteed my peppers and onions and garlic, and I'm gonna put them in there. I cooked them down, and then the sauce.
Nice.
So that way I should have like equal amounts, or at least close to equal amounts. Because one of the jars of spaghetti I ate a jar like last week or the week before, and it was like all sauce, hardly any meat. And I'm like, ugh.
Oh,
So I wanted to kind of do away with that and kind of even it out. So I just gotta scoop the stuff in the jars and see what happens. Tamara at Illinois Homestead, hello, welcome. I do not remember seeing you here before, but greetings. Christopher B. All right, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start getting stuff jarred up and go from there. And then I'll be back to chat. Look at you with your little digitals. Oh, look at that. What?
I don't waste my time with sugar pumpkins. Those are a complete waste of time when you have a big family and you make lots of. So I take whole jack-o'-lanterns, you guys, and like here it is. And then I scoop it all out and I turn it upside down so the skin side's up in an oven at 350 for 40 minutes. And then I crank it up to 375 for 20 minutes. And that is what you get. And you peel the skin off. And then you just take big chunks of it, put it in your food processor and blend until it's like silky smooth. And then it goes into a strainer and I let each batch strain for 30 minutes. And then I measure it out in 2-cup increments into freezer Ziplocs. And yeah, then you got pumpkin for like a whole year.
Nice. I just pinned the link for you, Gemma, if you want to hop up. I got room for, what is it? I can do 6 people, so I got room for 2 more. And then if others show up, we'll have to rotate. Here's Gemma.
Hi.
Hey, Jim. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm a little bit under the weather, but yeah.
Yeah, you guys are getting a little chilly over there too, that time of the year.
Yeah, and the fact that my arm's completely messed up, but yeah.
Uh-oh. There's Backwoods. Wendy Benjamin, hello. All right, we've got, let's see, 37 people in here. I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff jarred up so I can get it in the can, or I'll be here until the sun comes up.
Right.
I can still hear you.
How is everybody? It's good to see everybody. It's been a long time.
It has.
Hanging in there.
It's good to see Ghost and Nikki. It's good to see you again. I haven't met the other 2 ladies.
Yeah,
Sophia.
It's been a while. I was excited to see him back when I got the email.
Yeah, I was surprised to see the notification. I was like, I just logged on. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep, so I thought I might as well browse YouTube and see if there's any live streams. Then Ghost pops up, so I was like, yay.
Yeah.
I've really been awake for like 26 hours at this point. How's everybody's Saturday going?
It's cold. Well, it's cold for us. I think it's cold for everyone.
Yeah, it's pretty much cold here too.
Yeah, it rained all day for us, so it's just been kind of a blah day.
Yeah, it's been raining here on and off every day, pretty much.
But so where the hell is Roots? I know. I was kind of hoping Virginia would be here.
She was in the chat a little while ago. She said hello to me. She was in the chat a little while ago.
Oh,
Stage. No, nobody's backstage.
I hope everyone in the US is having a good Saturday. It's early hours Sunday for me, but yeah. Naughty Heathen has a question. It says, "What's the best way to make Parmesan cheese last?"
I have never made that. I do not know.
Okay.
best way to make. Well, I mean, you could
Hello, the
wax it.
Jewish redneck prepper.
Depends on how long you want to make it last. You could wax it.
Yeah, Naughty Heathen. I always have cheese with spaghetti. Yeah, I like to have cheese with my spaghetti.
Don't eat it. Teresa said, just don't eat it. That's mean. Hey, Tiger. Hey, Moonchild.
Hey,
Oh, boy.
Moonchild. Fish sticks. Teresa. Tiger. I think it's Tiger. Hutch. I'm trying to read the live chat to make sure to say hello to everyone. Wendy Benjamin, who's in Nova Scotia. John. Monique. Tammy. Backwards. Naughty Heathen. Tamara. Ellen L. hosted Yankee Watchdog. Hey Angela, how's it going? Betty, Christopher, Random JL, hey again. I think I've got everyone. Yep. Okay. Hey, Independent Mini United, hi.
Hey, Andy. Yay. Wow. Everybody's here.
Mm-hmm.
If I've missed anybody, I apologise, but I think I caught up with everybody in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John, the all the crew that were here before. Yeah, I think so.
So Jim, have they
Yeah.
started rationing stuff over there?
Yeah, in certain parts of the supermarkets, we can't get more than 2 or 3 products of the same thing. We've actually started having power blackouts here as well recently. People have been losing their power because there isn't enough electricity to go around because of certain things we won't mention. So the UK is going through a lot of power problems, and people, the UK are making certain rationings to disability benefits and other stuff. So things have got a bit tough here recently.
Hopefully it gets better.
I hope so. Not that I've really seen much of anybody because I haven't been able to go out for the last little while because I've been feeling so crappy. I haven't gone out anywhere.
So what items have they put on ration already?
Ah, not a heathen. Your mother-in-law is British. Nice. What part of the UK is she from?
Hey, Jim, Sister Marie asked you what were they rationing?
Oh, sorry. They're rationing things like toilet rolls. They're rationing bottles of water. They're rationing the amount of things that people can buy, like juice and soda, other certain things, because people are just panicking because of all the blackouts that are supposedly meant to be happening. People are panicking that the supermarkets are going to run out of food, so people are just buying bulk and bulk and bulk of stuff, which isn't helping anybody.
Yeah, not if you wait till the last minute.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
I don't know, John. It seems in the UK, she seems the one panic item. Like, as soon as people hear about shortages or things are running out or things are getting tight, boom, everyone goes in. That's one of the first things that get taken is the toilet roll.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know
Happened here
why.
a couple years ago. I'm just doing raw packed beef for beef stew, Indy. Just a small batch.
There's
Yeah,
a
John,
thousand.
I don't get it. The UK people are so stupid. I don't get why they panic so often. Like other UK people like myself, I get what I get, and then I just make it last. I don't go to the supermarket very often, so.
What's up, Bug?
I don't know. What, dude?
Hi, Bug. If anyone has any questions for Ghost or any of the panel, drop them in the chat, and I'll read the questions out to Ghost and the panel. Then they can answer the questions if you have anything. That's what I used to do. I used to read the questions to Ghost, and then he used to answer them. Independent has a question for you, Ghost. Independent says, Ghost, are you going to start doing this again weekly?
I'm gonna try my best because I'm starting
Okay.
two new business. I'm starting two new businesses. Plus, I'm working full time. So I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
If not every week, I'll try to at least do it every 2 weeks. Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm starting up two new businesses here in the next couple weeks and working full time. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Wow. That's good.
Oh, look at that. Nice and chunky.
That looks good. Right, Yankee, that food looks rather good. That's actually making me feel quite hungry. But I can't be eating things like spaghetti at 1:20 in the morning. I just had some spaghetti a few hours ago.
Now, just to let you guys know, excuse me, what I'm doing is I had the jars in the refrigerator, like, what, 2 hours ago? I set them out on the counter, and they weren't coming to room temp fast enough. So what I did is I took the cold canner, I put them in the water, and I let them sit there until, what, about 25, 30 minutes ago. And then I turned the element for my stove on low, and I've been inching it up to bring the temperature in the jars and the water up at the same time.
Gotcha.
So we don't have any thermal shock going on and breaking my jars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, in between Prepper and Prepper 101. How you doing?
Matt, PCD.
Amen.
Prepper 101 says hello to you, Ghost.
Hey, 101.
What's up, 101?
Uh,
How's your mother-in-law?
Hello, B. Hey, B. Mitch. Who else is coming? Matt, PCD. Hello. Hello, Kiss Off. How are you? I hope everyone in the chat is doing well today. Hello, The Best Life. Good to see you.
Hey, everybody in chat.
Hello, Frank. Nikki, Yankee says to you, your thing is steaming. Throw the jiggler on.
I don't have a jiggler. Not that kind of canner. Hey, Matt. Not that kind of canner. The way it always is.
Monique says, has anyone watched the movie Where the Crawdad Sing? No, I haven't yet. I want to. I've heard it's a really good film. But I haven't actually been to cinema or theatre in such a long time.
Nope, no jiggler.
Okay. Got him in the pot.
I think I said hello to everyone, Ghost. I think
Yeah, I think you kept that pretty good.
I think.
I got a lot of spaghetti left over. I got that, so I figured I would. I made enough for almost 2 loads, but I'm gonna put a big pot in the refrigerator, and that's gonna be actually it's gonna be supper for me tonight, and probably lunch and dinner again tomorrow night.
Yummy.
But I like me some spaghetti. Yeah. So what I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I love spaghetti too. It's one of my favorite meals.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I have it doesn't make sense to prep or store, 100 pounds of pasta if you don't have a whole bunch of spaghetti canned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, the pasta, I can always use it with my chicken bone broth and make a simple chicken noodle soup or, anything. Yeah, so how's everybody been?
Hanging in there.
Yeah?
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Naughty Heathen says, is there any difference with storage with what you can, temperature-wise? Yeah, I mean, you want it. I have all mine in the basement, and my basement stays right about 64, 68 all year long consistently. So that's about, you don't want it to get much over 70 or it'll start affecting the shelf life. you can store. I mean, you can still live in Florida and can stuff and have it stored well over 70 degrees in a bedroom or something. It just won't last as long.
Teresa has a question for Sophia. She says,
Yeah.
Sophia, how long time do you can the pumpkin for?
I am not canning pumpkin. If you can pumpkin, you have to cube it. I'm pureeing everything and freezing it right now.
Here goes the neighborhood. What's up, my brother?
What's going
Aw,
on,
you
man?
You getting sugars from Grandpa? I like that.
Over here getting sniffed.
Mm-hmm.
Are you coming out? Are you coming out? Is that why you got that back there?
Well,
Don't be asking random questions.
he
like
figured
that.
they're fixing to drop their second load of pictures from that laptop, and he's probably in some of them, so he figured he'd go ahead and get ahead of that. Get out in front of it.
I was a
Hi,
child.
Man, it's been a while. It's been a minute since I've done
Oh,
this.
man. That's
Yeah.
why I had to jump up here. I was like, oh shit, it's the return of Ghost. I gotta pop up. What the hell?
I know, me too.
I think it was last.
excited.
I think it
When
was
I saw
last.
the email earlier, I was like, what? He's back? Oh my God.
I can't remember when I did the last show. I want to say it was like it's getting close to a year. It's like February, maybe.
Sure.
It's been,
Seems like.
Been a while.
It's been a long
minute, you
time.
know? Yeah.
It
Hey,
has been a
Mr.
minute. But I've still been canning like a while, man. I mean, oof.
Yeah, me too. Can all the time. I mean, not all the time, but I still have. I watched them. I'm trying to find a spot for them. I'm running out of room.
I know.
I
Yeah.
feel you on that, Nikki. I feel you.
It don't take long.
I know. I got jars sitting on my table from like a week and a half ago. I'm like, where am I going to put them all? Jeremy and I were just discussing that today about redoing that middle room because unfortunately we don't have basements here in Texas, so I have to find room somewhere. And I got a big ass shelf in there, and I'm about to clean out a bookcase. I don't know, or buy some more shelves or something.
Yeah, that'll work. And when I was in Florida, we
Hey,
didn't
Miss
have
Sharon,
basements.
good to see you.
And I had a spare bedroom, it was all set up with a bed and everything, but I took one of the walls and I had my shelves there and it was full of canned goods. And then under every bed in the house, there were stacks of jars that were canned. In all the closets on the floor, there were jars that were canned, and then the shoes and everything went on top. I had jars everywhere, man, everywhere.
I guess I'm gonna have to do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, having a basement helps a lot, but I'm fixing to put that basement to use.
Yeah.
I need you to come do my basement, Ghost.
Okay.
You gotta get rid of the spiders first.
Oh my God, Nikki, the spiders are
What's up,
out
Kiss
of
Off?
control.
Kiss Off. I like that name. They don't even have beans in Texas.
Right?
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
Bess? Right?
Ah.
It's unnatural.
All right,
Yes.
Bill.
So
All right,
hopefully,
Bill.
if everything goes to plan, if I can get all my orders in, hopefully by this time next week, I'll have all my equipment in for my screen printing business. And then within 2 weeks from now, I should go ahead and have some shirts coming off the assembly line. Shirts, hats, hoodies, whatever. I'll print anything. So as long as I'm going to get with everybody and have them send me their artwork, people that want the shirts, because I've already priced them. And I mean, you're getting a hoodie from freaking Amazon from Teespring is like $40, man. And then the content creator is getting like, what, $1.50? That's just wrong, dude. That's crazy. I've already priced it, and I'm like 80% sure I can do hoodies for anybody in the community, for any of the content creators, as long as they have their artwork. I can do hoodies for like probably maybe $25,
Damn, nice.
Hey,
and then
Casey,
obviously the shipping.
little
Obviously
owl.
the shipping. I'll make a couple bucks. The content creator makes a couple bucks, and everybody in the community can actually afford to wear each other's clothes instead of having to take out a fucking loan to buy something from Teespring. That's just nuts. That's crazy. But I'm gonna start a screen printing business. I'm gonna do shirts, hats, hoodies, whatever, t-shirts, and for the whole prep and homesteading community, and we'll try to get the contract for the schools around here, because all the schools have their own hoodies and t-shirts and stuff the kids wear. So I'm gonna try to do that. And plus I'm going to get, because a lot of people have been asking me about my bows, my PVC bow, and then I'm going to get into making handcrafting bow and arrows out of bamboo. So I've had people ask about, buying those. I'm like, sure, I'll just, I'll make bows by hand, print t-shirts, do a little teaching, do a little YouTube, and go from there and see what happens.
Right. Hell yeah. Sounds
I mean,
like
instead of working for the man, you might as well try to figure a way to make money doing something you want to do. You know what I mean?
That's right.
what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to end up right where you started. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, the worst that can happen is nobody, worst case scenario, I can print my own t-shirts just for my channel, or turn around and sell the stuff later on. But,
I do know, I'm putting everybody's business on blast, but oh well. JR Liberty Tree wants to get a hold of you and talk to you about some stuff.
Yeah, what I'm in the process of doing right now, I'll hook you up, Teresa. What I'm in the process of doing right now is I'm probably going to have to build a website and everything, just so I can have a place for people to go and place an order, And but what the main thing will be, anybody that wants me to do their shirts, I just need to get their artwork. It's got to be good quality artwork that I can render. And then what I'm going to do is usually say Hutch, say if you were going to buy shirts from me, instead of you having to get 10 or 20 and you got to pay to have them shipped to you and then you ship them out to the people that are buying them from you, I'm gonna do it kind of like Teespring. I'm just going to keep your screen, your artwork. I'll make it once, because it takes like a day and a half to do somebody's artwork before you can print. I'll do it once and I'll put it to the side and save it. So I could do like one shirt a week for you if your people order, and instead of back and forth to you, I'll just print it up and ship it, straight from here to them. And, instead of double shipping. And, people like Native, he's got it, best of both worlds. He lives right down the street. He can order 15 or 20, stop by and pick them up, mail them out himself, or have some in inventory if he wants to, or I'll just ship them out here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Teresa, if you need some bows, I'll hook you up. You can ask Native if you want to know the quality of them. I mean, the one I made, last one I made out of PVC, it shocked him when I told him to pull it. He pulled it. He was like, dude, it's a legit bow. I'll put it up against anybody's. And it's made out of PVC and fiberglass, driving, the rods that you can get at Home Depot or Lowe's for tomato steaks, fiberglass tomato steak rods. Yeah, I put those inside the PVC pipe before I melted it and flattened it out. It's probably about a 65-pound pull.
Oh, damn, nice.
And it's accurate. It's fun to shoot too, and easy. I mean, not easy. It took several hours to make it, but it was fun, easy. It was kind of like when you're a kid putting model cars together. You stay up all night long doing it.
Geeked out on it.
Yeah.
Ghost, I'd love to get a piece of your merch if you're doing it. I'd love to support you to get something.
Well, I should, hopefully, if everything goes to plan and I can get the shirts in and the ink and all the parts, because they have to come from like 15 different places. I mean, I was just going to build one by hand, just go get the lumber and build it myself. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I better just go ahead. I could build it myself and use it temporarily, but it's wood. It's not metal. So every time the wood hits, it's going to nick the wood and it's not going to fit tight when it's registering.
Yeah.
So I'd eventually have to buy a machine anyway. So screw it. I'll just get the machine now and just save myself the headache. I mean, plus the price of wood now, it probably costs just as much building it out of wood as it would buying one.
Yeah. Are you going on the shirts? Are you going like old school screen print, like with the dragging the paint down and all that shit?
Yep.
Hell yeah. That should last a good minute then.
Yeah, the shirts that I'm doing, I mean, they're not going to be the fall apart kind that, wash the ink one time and it runs out. If it does, send it back. I'll send you another one. But I've been doing a lot of research on it and a lot of training on it, doing the best ways, how to do it, this, and that, and the other, and the best kinds of shirts and stuff. But like I said, too, I mean, if you can get a shirt for me for $15 versus paying Teespring $35, number one, you shouldn't expect it to last, 50 years, but you shouldn't be surprised if it does, and if it goes to crap after 10 years, show me another T-shirt in your closet that's still good to go after 10 years. You know what I mean? Especially if you wear it a lot,
All right. I'm going to let you know now. Remember back in the day, the old Dukes of Hazzard and the A-Team shit, the 70s print, that little rainbow shit? I need that. Find me that, and I will be your customer.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah, so I'm hopefully going to get them. Once I get all the stuff and I start printing, I'm just going to do single color first. I should be able to figure that out and lock it down within a matter of days to where it's quality stuff.
I want some, babe. I want
Oh.
some made. I want
Okay.
some made that say hashtag fuck filth matters.
Okay. Well, I know I've
I'm
got.
being serious. I'm
Thank
not
you,
even
Tiger.
playing.
I've got several people said that they want to buy them. So yeah, I'm going to do them. Plus, we got the meetup coming up here with Native and I, and all of us at Pilot Mountain. I'm going to have shirts for that. And anybody else that does their meetups, if they want custom meetup T-shirts, I'll do it all. I mean, because if it was me, I would rather, if I could just stay home and not have to go work for the man and make, enough to get by doing stuff I like doing and doing YouTube, I'll do that. I'd rather do that than other stuff. Then I can stay at the house and deal with the rabbits and everything else.
Right.
Talking
What?
of the rabbits, Ghost, talking of the rabbits, Ghost, the rabbit, how is my rabbit doing?
Oh, doing great. Loving life. Got big though.
Yeah.
It's the one that was the runt that was teeny tiny. All the rest of them were like 3 times his size. He's done caught up. I gave him his own little cage. I pamper him. He's caught up. He's same size. But I've already started 3 other rabbitries with people around here. I just sold rabbits Friday to a guy at work.
Oh, sweet.
What does this mean, Miss Sharon? A number series would be great. What do you mean a number series?
Maybe like do a couple certain runs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, that is a good idea. But yeah, I'm gonna do the shirts, hats, hoodies. I don't care what it is. I mean, if I can print on it, I'm gonna print on it. So. But I'll take a good week and I'll practice and I'll make sure I got it down pat. I'm not going to sell anybody some crap. You know what I mean?
I think she's saying a hashtag series. Like
Yeah,
hashtag
she says hashtag. Yeah.
I don't know how to do.
want.
Oh yeah, Betty, that was one thing. Native and I, when I mentioned it to him the first time, he's, dude, that'd be great for our meetup. I'm like, yeah, it would be. It'd be cool. I mean, it's kind of like when you go to Bike Week, man. You get a T-shirt.
Right.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt made for me last month for my birthday. I went out with my local Elvis tribute, and they had Gemma Elvis superfan T-shirt. I've got that in my wardrobe. I was like, yeah.
Oh, I get it now. Hashtag series. You mean like hashtag slogans on the shirts?
Yeah,
I'm like, what do you mean hashtag videos? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm way behind.
That shows how old we are. When we see a hashtag sign, we automatically think number sign.
Sorry, pound sign.
Yeah.
Hashtag misfits. I like that. Misfit preppers. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a misfit. I own it.
Teresa, we're still trying to iron it out. We're thinking March. I think is what Native said, March. Because we don't want it hot and we don't want it super cold, but pleasant where there's a reason to have a campfire and sit close to it kind of thing. So we're thinking March. But yeah, stay posted. We'll certainly be talking about it when we nail it down.
Hello, Jay.
But it's going to be at I believe Pilot Mountain.
Yeah.
Jay Helms, welcome and hello. Here we go. Let's see. I got one more person that wants to come up. Who wants to rotate out for a little bit?
I'll go ahead and dip out. I got to do some stuff. I'm more chat people anyway. Deuces.
Okay. Good to see you, brother.
You're replacing him with someone better anyway.
Backwards.
Well, I'm a big fan of upgrading.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all ain't right. You guys are gonna get him in his feels.
Man, forget Hutch. Nobody cares about his damn feelings.
Don't lie, backwoods. Don't lie.
How y'all doing?
That's gonna be one of my first shirts. Is hashtag don't go full Hutch.
Right. So how y'all been?
Good, man. Good.
Yeah. Hey, I got a story to tell, man. I made a video on it, but I wanted to talk about it a little bit. So I had one of them little buddy heaters, right? So just a little small one, little cone deal, screws right on top of a propane tank. You know, the little green propane tank, and sets in a stand. You know.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, them things, man, it's really and truly the moral of the story is going to be, you know, I mean, pay attention, man, and when you're messing with pressurized cylinders, you know, because man, that son of a gun, I struck the deal. You know, it's got a little button that you push in, and it lights the pilot light. Let it burn for a second. You undo the pilot light there button, and you can hear it click, and the gas comes on, right? Man, when that thing clicked, that pilot light shot up, man, like this high next to me. And I went, whoa, like that, man. And I went to shut it off, man, and it started pooping, like started flaming down the damn deal.
What?
Yes, son. And so I know it wasn't leaking, man. I mean, I smelled it, you know, I listened to it. I always do that. You know, I set it down, went to light it, and it didn't do it until it clicked to turn the gas on. When it did that, man, and then it like poofed so hard at the bottom of my feet that it shook the walls on that ground blind. It went whoosh. I was like, oh shit. And I grabbed it, just chunked it out the window, you know. And man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I cut a hole in the back of the blind and went out the back of the blind, man, with my backpack and my gun. Got the hell out of there. Man, that thing started like just popping real loud and just burning. And it shot a flame. It started shooting a real high pressurized flame about 6 feet in the air, just going, you know, just, dude. I was behind that tree, man. I was like, I know this son of a bitch is going to blow up, man. I just know it's going to blow up because it was a brand new can. But just everybody, man, check your stuff, man, and be, you know, don't just get in the habit, you know, of just lighting it and walking off from it. You know, I mean, because you know they can be dangerous, man. I mean, stuff can happen. I mean, and that's with any kind of heater, man, that has, you know, even gas coming into your house, you know, from the city or whatever, from the utility. But I mean, still, if you got propane tanks, whatever, just check everything out and don't take nothing for granted. I've been using that little heater for 4 or 5 years, and you know, use it every winter, man, and it's always worked great. And then just this one time, man, boom.
You think it was something wrong with the heater, or maybe something wrong with the seal on the canister?
I think it was because it didn't. The flame was like it was supposed to be, you know, and everything. And I let off the pilot light button, you know, and it sat there and burned for a second like it always does. It clicked to release, you know, to pull the gas in, you know, to light that little cone up, you know.
Yeah.
As soon as it clicked, that's when all hell broke loose.
Wow.
So I think it was the valve, man. I think there was something had to be like broken or a seal messed up on the valve itself, because when that clicked to turn on, that's when all hell broke loose. It was about to be a bad deal, man.
Yeah, sounds like it.
But anyway, just everybody, you know, just check your heaters, man. Don't take nothing for granted.
Did you hear that?
That was
You
a
better check our buddy heater.
Oh yeah, that one. You got to figure that one's set up different than his. He's
Hey,
got
don't-
one of those.
I don't care. Check it.
It's not the point, Chris. Is what I'm trying to get at is any of these heaters, man, because they use pressurized gas.
That
Once
has not been ran
gas
in a long
starts
time.
it releases
I know.
hard and fast, man. And I mean, it can spew out a lot of gas quickly. You know,
yeah.
what
I've
I'm
seen a
saying?
lot of videos with them little buddy heaters melting and burning up.
I don't feel like ending up dead.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Thanks.
I think what it is, I think it's the rubber seals.
Yeah.
I think the seals are going on the heaters. I think the seal is on the bottle or on the heater. Where's the seal? On the bottle?
On the heater.
That's what it is. It's got to be.
Yeah, but it's the valve, Ghost. When the valve clicked to turn it lets gas through to light the pilot light.
Right.
So there's gas already passing through. Then it clicks, you know what I'm saying, to put gas on the cone to light the cone up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it's doing, is once it warms up enough, you know, and it reads that fire, that pilot light, then it clicks on. And that's when it fucking flamed up and everything started happening bad.
It sounds like that thing misfired when it kicked up the pressure to light the cone.
Well, the valve is what I think failed, and
Yeah.
it went on, you know, like full pressure. It had no hold back.
Yep. Probably so, because the valve's a pretty good way away from the pilot light, isn't it?
Do what now?
Now, how far away from the valve is the pilot light?
Well, I mean, I get it would be back inside there, you know, and it's got little tubes that run up to it, you know.
Yes, definitely something in the manufacturing. The milkmaid, what's up?
Right.
What's up, milkmaid?
Milkmaid, hey.
Hey, Milk.
So yeah, it was you know, that shit can turn out bad real fast. So always be ready and paying attention to it. Don't get complacent.
Yeah.
With your gas heaters.
The way the price of gas is getting nowadays, most people ain't got to worry about getting burned up by them unless they got a stockpile somewhere.
Right.
Because I know it's getting expensive over there in the UK, isn't it, Gemma?
Yeah, a lot of heating is getting really expensive here. So I had to actually get my boiler fixed not that long ago, because I woke up one morning a few weeks ago and I could hear this drip, 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 drip. I'm like, what the hell is that? And because my boiler is outside near my front door, so I have to go out here, through my hallway and out the main door. And then it turns out my neighbour above me, her heating had exploded, caused it to leak into mine, exploded my boiler at the same time. So
Wow.
my boiler was dripping, and the amount of water I had everywhere was ridiculous. I had to have my dad, 2 engineers come out, and my uncle, and we were literally having to mop everything. It was just literally my floor in here had to be ripped up. My hallway had to be ripped up. It literally had soaked through everything. It smelled horrendous. It was horrible. It drove me nuts.
It is bad.
Yeah, my apartment stunk like something had gone rotten. It was literally disgusting. Everyone I walked, all I could smell was just like rotten. I was like, ugh. It was just gross. It was horrible.
Sophia, are you canning that pumpkin or are you just cooking it?
It's cooked, it's pureed, it's strained, and then it's going in the freezer. If I was going to can it, I would have to cube it, because you cannot can, at least by guidelines, puree.
After it cooled down just a little bit, not much. I mean, it still has to be pretty hot, so it hurts. I'd throw that thing right in your face. Nasty ass pumpkin pie. What the hell's wrong with you?
So what I do is I separate it into like 2-cup baggies, and then I'll do some that have 1 cup and some that have half cup. I just go by like whatever recipes I use that have pumpkin, and then lay these nice and flat in the freezer, and they stack up really nice. They don't take up too much room. But like, I've only cooked half of this pumpkin. I've still got the other half to cook, and I'll probably cook that tomorrow. But I have 2 other huge freaking pumpkins, you guys. So I may can some pumpkin here soon.
Nice.
Pumpkins are for shooting with a shotgun.
How can you hate on pumpkin pie?
I know, right?
It's
Pumpkin
The
cookies,
UK
pumpkin bread, pumpkin cheesecake
doesn't-
muffins. Like, how do you hate on that?
I just
I
don't
wish
like.
the UK had that kind of stuff. Like, we've only just started having like pumpkin spice coffees and stuff like that over here. That we haven't had it. We don't actually get any of the pumpkin like food, which is quite aggravating.
I'm more of a cheesecake kind of guy. I like the cheesecakes.
I make pumpkin cheesecake. It's regular New York cheesecake with pumpkin swirl.
No, it's not. No, it's not supposed to be like that.
It's freaking good.
No, that's say you
You
made
need-
an accident.
You need to expand your palate backwards.
You should stop doing that immediately and say that you had an accident one time. And
can't. You know how crushed my children would be.
Milkmaid says to Nikki that she's missed you.
I know, I miss her too. I was kind of hoping she'd be here today, and Virginia too. I know. I was thinking about Milkmaid today. I was like, man, I haven't heard from her in a while. I hope everything's okay, but I know it's winter time. It's coming up on winter. She's got lots to do.
Yeah, Betty, the UK, the only kind of pumpkin stuff we've got is like pumpkin coffees and
Roots is here. Roots
All
is here.
right.
Who wants to give up a spot? I need somebody to rotate.
Oh, you can let her up. I'll.
Sister Marie? Okay. Thank you, sweetie. I hope you feel better.
Say, I'll hop down. I was hoping everybody would show up. Everybody. It's bad today, right?
Ta-da!
What's up?
Hi.
What's up, Virginia?
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
So I'm doing up some milk for entertainment purposes only. Never, ever do this at home. And I'm going to mute myself right quick and get everything into the canner. But basically, I'm filling room temperature whole milk that I pulled out earlier to bring up to temp a little bit so it's not super cold. And filling them up to the bottom of the funnel here. And I'll lit them up and get them in there. The processing is only like 10 minutes. It's super fast. So I chose that today because Ghost is a horrible prepper. He did not prepare and only gave us a few hours notice.
Well, see, the thing was, I was prepared.
Well, we're trying, man. But yeah, I'm gonna mute up and get this in, and I'll be with you I'll torture you in a second.
Yeah, it was a test. It was a prepping test.
Yeah.
Had to hit you up last minute. Nikki probably grabbed a cleaver and ran out in the yard and started grabbing up animals to lop their heads off and get them inside and get them squared away.
I was scrambling. I was like, oh shit. What am I gonna do? But hey, I pulled together a small batch, best I could do.
All right. Ghost was just too late. I canned earlier today.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I did. I went to Walmart and bought several canned foods and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm surprised 52 people are in here. You know, I did it last minute.
I was canning for.
That's because everybody loves you, Ghost. That's why everyone's
Yeah.
here.
They just like to hang out with me because usually when I'm up here, all the women are up. There's Sister Marie's back in the chat.
Well, where's I see Milkmaid. Yeah, Milkmaid's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's in there. Her internet crap, she said, as usual.
That sucks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get me a etching machine, Ghost.
Nice.
I've been looking at them online and trying to figure out which one I wanted. I've been doing a bunch of research on them, and I want, I make sure I get one that I can do metal, so I can do guns, and I found one that'll do all metal, leather, plastic, wood, and so I'm kind of saving my money for it right now.
Yeah, you're like me. If I decide I want to do something, I research it for like 3 months. Yeah, I watch, read, and look at everything I can possibly find on it, and then weigh the good versus the bad.
I got a couple of playlists on my channel, my private playlist, and it's just, like for all the leather working, for knife making, like I've got some for all the different etchings and stuff, to watching a lot of videos and reading up a lot of shit on them.
That was a nice buck you got the other day.
I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some better ones up there, but you know,
What'd you
man,
do?
I mean,
Get both lungs?
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I mean that shot was a little bit further back, and he dropped like a sack of potatoes. Like his legs literally just disintegrated below him. I
And
mean, when you walked up, I saw the shot. I'm like, man, he got like both lungs. Had to
yeah,
have.
if you watch the video again real close, right when I shoot it and he falls the first time, you
Hmm.
can see steam come out of the side of him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I
I'm
let
figuring.
I let the air out of that
Yeah, you
joker.
did. You deflated that balloon. That was a fur balloon. You popped it. Yeah.
Them 308s ain't no joke, man.
I tell you what, them does that were walking by before the buck, I was like, man, how many deer you got?
Man,
Yeah.
dude, all together, I easily seen 45, 50 deer, you know, but a lot of them were the same deer, obviously, man, you know.
Yeah.
But just multiple times, you know, it was just like they was just walking around everywhere. I shot a second buck the Thursday evening, and I literally went out there, got on the deer stand, and I sat down, and there's a deer stand, you know, that is my cousin's deer stand. Actually, he tagged out. He was done, man. He's like, I ain't killing no more deer. And so I had one more I could kill, and I looked around, man. Like just literally, it sat down. I looked around, just kind of check out the scene, and I looked back in front of me, and there was another buck. It was just a 4-point, you know,
Mhm.
walking out, and we got that CWD here, and so they lift the antler restrictions, and they added like another doe, and like they're like saying, hey, kill them off, you know,
Right.
so it don't spread, you know, and run the meat and stuff. So yeah, it was a really nice looking buck, 4-point, man. He walked out there. Just I wasn't there 15 minutes, dude. Not even 15 minutes, and I was like, man, I've been so damn cold. It was 15 degrees 2 days in a row, and only got up to about 20 degrees that whole day. And so we hunted out there, man. And of course I didn't have no heater because mine burnt up, man. You know, so I ain't had no heater, man. It was cold, dude.
Oh, dude, that video, you looked like you were freezing your balls off.
Man, it was so
I was
cold.
waiting to see your mouth chattering while you were trying to talk.
Well, I was fired up a little bit for shooting that deer, but you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was cold as hell. But them deer were sure moving. They was all over the place, man.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, but
47. Do what?
I'd like to get that. I want to get that etching machine, man. Like, so I can I'll start doing some stuff on the leather work, and then I want to etch on the leather work, and then tool around it, you know,
Right.
and kind of bring it out, stuff
Yep.
like that.
Well, I've already picked out the machine I'm going to get. I'm just trying to pick out a distributor for all the shirts and stuff, and the ink and the supplies. Get it in. Take a couple old T-shirts, do some test drives on it. But I need to build me a website real quick and figure out a way to do accept the payments through the website kind of thing. I don't know how to do that. I gotta research that this week, and that way make it a lot of. I mean PayPal. I guess I could do PayPal with it, but that just seems like a kind of a headache. I don't know.
So I got a question for you, man. I tried to ask y'all the other night when you and Native and PT and me and, you know, we were all on the deal, Hutch.
Yeah.
And I was trying to ask, but I wanted to ask, man, I wanted to ask your opinion. Is there a time frame? Okay, so let me start off like this, because I kind of want to explain what I mean. When a thunderstorm comes through, it can charge the atmosphere. It's kind of what it charges the atmosphere, right? And so, you know, it can kind of disrupt some signals a little bit and stuff. Now, let me ask you this: an EMP, is there a time frame from the time that an EMP goes off? Is there like a 24-hour wait period before you open a Faraday cage? And the reason I ask that, I understand the EMP does a pulse. You know, it's like poof. You know,
Yeah.
But something that is that big to create that much of a charge, could it charge the atmosphere even for a couple of hours?
I don't think so. I don't think so, because if I'm not correct, I think when the EMP goes off, what it does is it gathers up all those electrons in the atmosphere and it blasts those electrons through, and that's where the charge comes. So I think after an EMP goes off, that atmosphere is going to be super clean. It'll probably be electronegative. I could be wrong though, but it'll probably be electronegative for a while. And I think if you have stuff in a Faraday cage, because if the Faraday cage is grounded, put it that way, as long as it's grounded, I think it'll dissipate really quick. I'm not positive though. There is a guy on YouTube, I can't remember his name, man, that goofy looking doctor guy that's always in his basement doing EMP tests with all those gauges and gadgets. That's probably a good question for him. Matter of fact, he's probably already done a video on it. I can't remember his name though, but he builds Faraday cages. All these different designs that he's seen, he builds them and then he tests them. He's got all these gadgets he'll put inside and radios and stuff with a camera and record it, see if they actually do work. And like he did one with the galvanized trash can that a lot of people laughed at and said it wouldn't work. Man, as long as you got the aluminum, the duct tape, the aluminum seal tape, and you seal that rim when you put it on, dude, he did the test with it and it passed with like flying colors.
Right.
Galvanized trash can.
Well, yeah, I just, so I mean, like if testing it like actually in the atmosphere over, a city, you know what I'm saying? That's really not been done. You know what I'm saying? So, I wonder, hey, Mad Outdoorsman, what's up? I wonder if there is a meter. I mean, I'm sure there is something that preppers, for Faraday cages and for protecting your electronics and stuff. Is that there's got to be a meter of some sort that you can measure to know that there's not enough electricity in the air to harm your electronics.
Right. I think because like his gauges, the way they work, when he turns his gauges on and then he hits it with the charge, like as soon as he turns the charge off, it's gone. Like the needle drops back to zero. So I'm thinking the way electromagnetic pulse works is because it just blows all the electrons, in all directions.
Right. But like I said, it still hasn't been tested over an actual city or, And
well, I know the only times that it's happened from nuclear weapons, it was a big deal in Russia, and then it was a big deal in the South Pacific when we tested because we blacked out, a bunch of whole islands. But there was no way of testing it back then because we didn't even know that was going to happen.
Right.
Yeah. So I know there are machines where they test EMP pulse. They're EMP pulse machines, but they're small, where they test devices.
Right.
For the military, but they're like even when the military, when they says our stuff's ruggedized or it's EMT proof, it's not EMT proof. It'll protect for a certain amount, but like it just depends. I mean, if it's coming full tilt, if you don't have a grounded Faraday cage or your stuff isn't like I'm pretty sure you could literally probably take something and wrap it in aluminum foil and make sure all the edges are crimped together and it's going to be just fine. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. Like you could literally wrap it in aluminum foil and crimp all the edges and bury it in the ground so it'll be self-grounded and it'd probably be perfectly fine.
So you just take off your tinfoil hat and you use it for something else, repurposing.
Exactly.
What's up, everybody?
Just take off your hat and put your bow thing on your head and then put your hat back on and you're good.
That's right.
They're protected, huh?
Yeah.
It was just something I was curious about, Yeah.
And that'll come in handy for you ladies too. You can get your Bob, your battery operated boyfriend, put it on your head underneath your hat, because that's top priority. Keep it wrapped and you're good. I mean, because that's what's really, that's probably what's going to be the worst thing about after shift hits, if there's an EMP and we lose all the power and all that, is the women are going to be really hard to freaking deal with. Bob's not in the picture anymore. You know what I mean? You're gonna be inventing some hand crank bobs. You're gonna be inventing solar powered bobs.
You're gonna make a Stirling motor.
Oh, yeah.
We will figure this out.
like those hand crank flashlights.
Them jokers
Yeah.
gonna be canning some bobs too. You know it.
Uh-huh. That might be my next business opportunity as after the Pulse,
There
the
you
battery
go.
operated, the Bobs. You get that like the shake light, the lights that you shake and it charges them
Oh,
up. You do
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Sophia? Yeah, the shake light is life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Hey,
could
Bud.
actually you could just duct tape little wiggle on the end of the shake light and you can kill two birds with one stone, multitask.
Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. I can't.
You can light up the room with a smile on your face.
I can't.
Oh, you're really thinking you'll redirect the energy from the EMP straight to every clitoris on the world, and it'll handle them for a minute, just at least for a little while.
Yeah. Caribbean house. Talk about world peace. That would do it.
Right.
Oh man.
Oh, well, that took a left turn fast.
Yeah.
Went sideways.
It wasn't my fault. It was not my fault this time.
It's the first time in a year, the very first time we didn't fall in the gutter and you weren't doing congratulations. Like the very first time it wasn't your fault.
Hey, I'll take it. I'm innocent this time. So
So what inspired you to do a canning today, sir?
I've been wanting to for a while, but I obviously I don't want to step on anybody's toes. And I was thinking about going live last night, but I was just tired. And then I was literally, the hamburger meat has been in the freezer for a little over 4 months, and I don't let anything stay in there much longer than 6 if I have to.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I got to get it out, get it thawed, and do something with it. And I figured make some spaghetti, but because I did like 20 something pounds of pulled pork last weekend, and then the chicken and the bone broth the weekend before that, and I just felt like going live because I'm trying to get back in the swing with YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still working full time. There's Native. What's going on, brother? I'm still working full time, but like I was talking with Native, the whole. And don't get me wrong, I love my job. I love being a teacher, but the politics, man, you don't understand it. I heard everybody talk about the politics and stuff before I actually started working, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, you can deal with it. Until you're actually in it and have to deal with it every day with your hands tied, you don't understand how much you just want to bang your head against the wall. So what I'm thinking about doing is firing back up on YouTube full time, getting my printing business up, start making some bows, some handcrafted personalized bows for people. And then, if it all goes well, I could just, do the teaching part time, just sub a couple days a week, 3 days a week, something like that. Just kind of get more into the swing of it.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Yankee? Native, Kiss Off, Indy, Buddy. I can't believe how many people are in here?
45.
Wow. Rock on. See, look how much you were missed. You have no idea, dude.
We almost got to 60. We were at 50 something a little bit ago.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I can clear a room. Sorry about that.
Did Native get his truck fixed?
I know he was working on it. I don't know if he got it fixed or not. Well, we got room for one more. Maybe he'll pop up here and tell us.
come on, Native. Come up here and tell us.
Who did we lose?
Gemma.
Well, it would be kind of nice if Native come up here for a minute and let me explain to him that they make guns that you can actually shoot deer with, and you don't have to tear your truck up to get deer meat.
I can just see the conversation now at Native's house. He's like, baby, I'm going to the store. And she's like, he's like, baby, I'm going hunting. Are you taking the truck or are you taking the gun?
Just the truck.
Dude, one of my nephews, he literally went hunting with his work truck. I mean, driving down the highway on the side of the road, there was a stand of deers, and he literally ran off the road, ran down a deer, and he literally went hunting with his work truck. Lost his job, but he got a couple 100 pounds of meat.
Right. Choices. I mean, that's pretty brilliant, actually. With the work truck, and it wasn't his own truck. Shit.
I mean, he probably could have said he lost control. I mean, he did say he lost control. He was scared and he accidentally hit the deer, but he was like 75 yards off the road. You know what I mean? So obviously that was, and it was a straight line. It wasn't like he was dodging anything. Just right off the road, right to the deer. Yeah. So yeah, that didn't work.
That's funny.
But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it took me. I was telling him earlier, backwoods when we first started. You know, I uploaded a video yesterday, my first content I've done in months.
Mm.
Just a little video about me selling some rabbits, starting a new rabbitry. And dude, it took me like 2.5 hours to figure out how to get it on YouTube. It took me forever to figure out how to get it off my phone onto the computer and then check all the boxes and do all this. Yeah, it took me forever. I forgot. It's been so long, and I got a new phone. And it's the first time I've done that with it. And I'm like, ah. And I'm like, oh Jesus, now I gotta do a thumbnail. And I'm like, what program did I use for thumbnails? It's like, man, it took me forever.
I just a lot of times if I don't do one that of the, you know, what's in the scenery or whatever on the thumbnail, on a regular video, but you know, like any of them, I just think about what I want and type in on a Google search. And
Right. That's what I did. I typed in baby rabbit and I snatched a picture and put it up there.
that's what I do. It's the easiest thing for me to do. I'm not a big computer with all these programs and shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
that's the hardest part. It's going to be for me with the t-shirt business is I got to get really good at Photoshop and Canva and all that stuff to render the artwork. So, but you know,
yeah,
I
that's
can
the
do
same,
Yeah.
same thing with the etching.
Yeah. So that'll be the biggest challenge for me. But I figure if I spend a couple days on it and go through the whole process of figuring it out, you know, it'd take a few weeks, but I'll figure it out.
Outlaw Farms.
Just canned his first goat. I hear you.
Nice. Hey, everybody in chat, Big Chap, Lady Rowan.
Hey,
How you guys?
Ryan. What's up?
Hi. How are you?
What's up, Lady Rowan?
Y'all get that offspring married off safely? What's the temperature like out there, backwoods?
It is 33 degrees right now.
Well, that ain't bad.
You say that, but I don't have no insulation in my shop. 33 degrees is not very comfortable.
Oh, that's a you
Quit
problem.
complaining.
That's a you problem. That's not a we problem. That's a you problem.
It's colder. It's colder here.
Backwoods, just reach over there and fire up your little buddy heater. You'll be all right.
Shit, it's burnt up. I ain't got one now. I got electric heater here. I got a fireplace over there, man. I mean, and plenty of wood and stuff. I just didn't feel like building a fire.
Yeah, I built one a couple days ago.
I mean, it's actually 50 degrees in here. I've got one of them turbo heaters, you know, the tube that
The jet engine.
I ran it for about 30 minutes before I popped up on here. So it's still pretty nice in here. That thing will heat a room up quick, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does.
Quick. It's loud as hell though.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Native.
Hey, Dave.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. We just got home, man. I thought I was gonna be home earlier. I was gonna set up my Canon stuff. And I was like, man, yeah, they've been going.
Oh, when you said that, when you said you was at a wedding, you was gonna try. I'm like, yeah, weddings don't ever work out the way you always end up being late getting home. Something's gonna happen.
Right.
Farm said it's your first year doing rabbits. Tell me right now, Outlaw, is it not like crazy fun? The rabbits are just awesome. I like doing the rabbits, man. I like doing the rabbits. Rabbits are just easy. They don't make no noise. They don't. I mean, they're not needy. They make no noise. Just give them some food, give them some water, and leave them the hell alone.
Oh, okay, girl.
That's so true. That's so true. Rabbits are my favorite. The rabbits got a treat yesterday. I pulled up all my sweet potato vines, and then I dug up my sweet potatoes, and they got all the sweet potato vines yesterday. They were so happy.
That's what's up, Dickie.
Yeah, they were so happy. Oh, and the ducks like them too, and the chickens. I fed everybody sweet potato treats.
I tell you,
I see there's sweet potatoes, and I can't stand sweet potatoes, y'all. I can't stand them.
Oh, but sweet potato fries are life, man. They're
Now,
so good.
correct me if I'm wrong, but a sweet potato isn't actually a potato. It's something else.
It's
Oh,
not.
Nikki, those are fabulous.
I can't
It's a
stand
yam.
them. They're so dirty and sitting outside drying off, but
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Everybody calls them potatoes, but they're not actually potatoes.
No, they're
What
not
are
a
they?
nightshade. You can actually
What are
eat
they?
the greens of those, whereas you cannot eat the plant of a potato.
Right. I can't remember what they're called, but they're not potatoes. People just call them potatoes because they look like potatoes and they grow the same way, but they're not potatoes.
they're tubers. They're not really potatoes. Well, I was only growing them because Jeremy and I don't like sweet potatoes, so I was only growing them to feed them to the animals. To be honest, I was like, fuck it. I got a sweet potato, and you get what? I think I only planted like 7 of the slips that grew off the potatoes.
Right.
And then of course they run everywhere, and I would just use them as treats for the rabbits or chickens or ducks or whatever. And then so I went out there and I started pulling them up, and the sweet potatoes started coming out, and I was like, holy shit. So now I have to dig up a whole bunch of sweet potatoes. I'm gonna make a sweet potato casserole for my mom.
I cannot remember actually what potatoes are classified as. I'll Google it right now.
I was gonna say, dang it, you're
I
gonna make
found
me
out.
Google.
I found out last year, like sweet potatoes have more potassium than bananas.
Yes.
Really?
I was like,
Potatoes are among the most nutritious things in the produce section of your grocery store. They and they have that orange bright color. You're getting vitamin A, retinol, vitamin C, all kinds of shit. They are packed with nutrients.
That's what's up.
Y'all gotta make sweet potato coins. You take the sweet potatoes, you peel them, you slice them like, I want to say between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch thick. Put them on a grease cookie sheet, bake them at 400 till they're soft. Then put like I don't know, a couple drips of maple syrup on each sweet potato. Put a marshmallow and put them under the broiler until the marshmallow is all toasty. And that's how we do sweet potatoes here. And they are so, so good.
You lost me at sweet potato and marshmallow.
Yeah, me too.
You lost me at the marshmallow.
You could totally skip the marshmallow and then you top them with like a pecan half. They're so good.
That sounds good, Root.
Nope.
They're really good.
Hey, Pete.
Sounds
Oh,
interesting.
sweet potato empanadas. Oh, I bet my mom would eat that. She loves sweet potatoes.
Monique.
Well, I had me some good maple syrup this morning.
Ghost, what you canning?
Spaghetti.
Nice.
Biscotti.
Wait, spaghetti sauce or spaghetti?
All of it.
Oh,
Meat
you got
sauce.
the noodles in?
You canning the noodles? That's what's up.
No, not the noodles. Not the noodles.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Just the gravy.
Okay.
Just the gravy. Yeah. And I did it separate this time. I'm hoping it turns out good. It looked good. I did the meat, and I sauteed my garlic, green peppers, and onions first, and I separated them in a bowl. I did my meat and kept it separate, and then I did the gravy, or the sauce, and then I mixed them individually so each jar has the same amount in it. Because I was getting pissed every time I grab a jar of spaghetti. I don't know if it's going to have a lot of meat in it or a little meat in it, because I was just cooking it and then ladling it out, and it was, yes, I wanted it to be a little bit more consistent.
Outlaw Farms, do you know what an upside down pineapple means in your grocery cart?
Oh no, not the pineapple.
For some reason, I have no clue what it means, but for some reason, I knew it has a sexual annotation to it, and so
Yes,
people know what it means.
I have no idea what it means.
It's
I don't even want to discuss it, but I love pineapple, the fruit. Not upside. Well, I like pineapple upside down cake too, but damn it, Roots.
You know it's true, girl. You know it's true. So there's a rumor that swingers put an upside down. They put a pineapple.
That's what this
upside
lady
down.
just told me. She made me mute. She was like, "You know what that means? You know what that means, honey? Let me tell you." Hey, you know.
What the
Oh my God.
heck? How is it all these women know what that means?
Yeah, but man,
Gotta stay informed.
Must be one of them special email or lessons they learn. This is like a girls only knowledge.
I actually learned it over in Tribes chat. So I'm over
That
there.
makes
They're
sense.
talking about pineapple. I come in. I'm like, ooh, I love pineapple. I can't.
love what.
So
Yeah,
I was enlightened.
I learned how to figure out what all the things that would be to make a mistake so I wouldn't. Because like there's people that like I have seen people go and buy like flags for pineapples, like if they lived in neighborhoods to let other people know. Like they put flags. Stop being the
All right, so if you have a pineapple upside down in the shopping cart, that means you're ready to get freaky.
Yeah.
If you have pineapple anywhere in your home, like a pineapple freaking melt warmer, like evidently, yeah, I can't.
A belt warmer? What?
Yeah.
It's like who decided one day, hey guys, we're all swingers, right? Say, put a
I did.
pineapple
An unfortunate
down in the
slip and
shopping
fall.
cart.
They have a good sense of humor.
Hey guys, let's just totally fuck up the reputation of a pineapple like forever.
All right.
They're like, nobody likes that shit anyway, and they fuck up and put it on pizza. So let's just go ahead and just trash.
Now hold on. Pineapple belongs on pizza, and I will fight you over that.
Oh,
No,
there's
listen,
no such thing as Hawaiian pizza.
Go to your room.
Yeah.
Go to your room.
Pineapple, ham, and jalapeno. It is so good.
See what sucks about this whole learning this shit tonight is that, I really love grilled pineapple, and when they have fresh pineapples at the store, I'll go get them and slice them and put them on the grill. Now I'm gonna be fucked up about putting a pineapple in the cart. I'm gonna have to get.
Gonna make sure that pineapple is straight up and down, man. Like,
well, I'm even thinking I'm gonna have to go buy extra shit, and I'll put the pineapple in real quick and look around, make sure nobody's looking, and then like sling shit on the top of it so nobody can even see that I got a pineapple.
I'm gonna put it upside down on purpose just to see if anybody comes up to me.
Thank you, Moonchild.
So what y'all are saying is you guys are gonna have pineapples on your front porch.
I'm gonna go put like a case of pineapples in my buggy and walk around the grocery store and see if I can make friends. I'm gonna walk around with this weird looking grin on my face.
Oh my god, I can't.
Like I'm gonna crush up a Viagra and snort it right before I go in the store.
I can see Ghost with the upside down pineapple pushing the cart, and he walks around the corner and he looks around and kind of hikes his ass in there and slaps his cheek and keeps on walking.
Matter of fact, I think I just figured out what my first T-shirt's gonna be.
We got sex spots happening.
Yeah, Moonchild nailed it.
Oh, okay. I can't do it with my phone.
Go. Oh my god.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
Oh
So
my god.
who else is canning besides Ghost?
I'm canning milk. Nikki, what are you
that's-
canning?
I'm canning beef.
And Sister Marie was canning. Yeah, I forgot what Sister Marie was canning. I was so busy listening to her story about falling, I forgot what she said she was canning.
I don't know. I canned earlier, Native. I went to the grocery store, man, and bought a bunch of canned food. So
I hear you. You're like ahead of the curve. But
yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out and shit,
He's all about that horror, Mel. He gets the chili no beans just to be a rebel.
Right, I do get the chili with no beans to put on hot dogs and shit, man.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Damn it.
chili dogs are awesome, man.
I'm gonna can
I tell you what, man, I've have y'all noticed in Walmart the meat section they have started repackaging the pork because it's the cheapest meat.
Yeah.
We've been supplementing like our stew beef and stuff. Instead of getting actual beef, we get pork now because it's cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna can some pineapple next week.
You know, why not?
My
Pineapple
chat will be
salsa.
full. I have like 600 people in the chat. Be making all kinds of friends.
Right?
We
Just
had
an upside down pineapple. That's it. Just
we made deer stew while we were up there at deer camp with fresh kill, but it was good shit.
Man.
Good stew.
Last time I had deer stew, we did the neck roast. Oh, God. Whew.
See, now, California prepper, you could be making a joke, like I know, but I saw people try to do that. They actually canned pizza. I've seen people try to can already prepared like bread things. I'm kind of curious for real, how that would work out. I don't know.
I watched the video of somebody canning cake and they canned bread. And I mean, it looked delicious when it was done.
Ladysmith canned cake.
Yeah.
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 really?
Oh.
Do you dry can it?
Yeah, it's like oven canning.
Yes.
They do.
Right.
I wanna see videos. Are there links?
All right.
She was on whose stream? It was either was it Ghost stream or
It wasn't on mine. I remember that.
No, I think Sophia's right. I don't know if maybe it wasn't yours, Ghost, but yeah, somebody did do some.
Ladysmith did. She made the batter and she put it in half pint jars and she baked it, and then as soon as it comes out, like she let it cool just like a very short amount of time and put the lids on, and it seals it and everything.
Yep.
Wow.
So that was my question. Do you can the batter or do you cook the cake and then can it?
It wasn't.
So you do the batter.
It was just the heat. It was just the heat from the baking. She just put the lid on real quick and it's sealed.
Yep.
Nice.
So it wasn't pressure canned at all.
I have a friend from work that dry cans crackers. So she went and bought like saltines and Ritz crackers and stuff, and then dry can them in the oven. And then like her husband didn't believe her, said like 10 months later, they needed crackers, she said, and then went and got them, and she said they smelled fresh from day one.
Yeah, you can. An easier way to do it too, instead of worrying about the whole oven canning process, is just put them in Mylar and vacuum seal them.
Yeah.
Just like you do with rice or pasta or anything.
Man, I like the snacky cakes, man. So all kinds of different ones, man. If I could make them, preserve them for longer, boy, that would be nice.
Are your favorite the cream filled?
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Cream filled pineapple flavored Twinkies.
There is no doubt about
it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they've got one that they sell at the store that's called, it's a Hershey's chocolate, and it's a chocolate cake with chocolate icing, and in the middle it has a chocolate cream in it, and you put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds, and man, I'm telling you, it's like a piece of heaven, man. That is, and a glass of milk, son. Like I'm telling you.
Are you a cream filled donut kind of guy too?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
They'll take some Boston cream.
Put down the chin. Gotcha.
It's not. It's got to be filled.
That's what the comb is really for.
Now, are you like a whipped cream, or do you like the pudding, like the Baravian cream? Like when you say it's got to be cream filled, like can you get specific here, please?
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, the donuts and stuff, they got to be creamy filled. You know what I mean? They're a plain donut. I mean, why would you have a plain donut? You know,
So if I gave you the option of a glazed donut or a cream filled donut, which would you go with?
why wouldn't I? I mean, you know,
All right. Somebody clip this for my files, please.
Right?
Dang it, backwards. Stop.
Your files.
You kill me.
I ain't messed up about it.
I can't.
I've got to go put on my jiggler. So everybody knows, for entertainment purposes only, I am canning milk, which has a 10-minute processing time. I choose to do the 10 minutes. Some people do it differently. So what I did is I brought it up to temperature. The steam has been going for a solid 10 minutes now. So I'm going to go throw that jiggler on there. I'm going to let it go for 10 minutes and then turn it off and not touch it for a minute. But I'll be right back.
I have a question on milk. Could you just water bath milk? Like how? Like I know it's an animal fat containing substance. That's why. That's like I have questions on stuff like that. Is it like ghee? Is it the same as canning ghee?
No. You just pour it in a jar and sterilize clean jars. The way I do it, and I think it's the same way Roots does it. It goes in the pressure canner, and you bring it up to pressure. Once it gets to pressure, you let it go for 10 minutes. Then you just turn the power off. And you let it come back down to room temperature. And you're done. That's the way I do it.
It don't take long.
No, just 10 minutes.
Shit. Really?
Mm-hmm.
About to can the shit out some milk.
Yeah, the milk is easy and quick. I mean, it tastes different. The whole, like, how would you explain it? It's like condensed milk. I mean, that's what it is, condensed milk. And you know, in countries like in South America, that's what the kids eat their cereal with. That's their version of milk, so they're used to it. So once your palate gets used to it, you know, I'm 53 years old. My palate's never going to get used to just drinking, you know, evaporated milk or canned milk. But like, well, I canned it and drank it live, or not live, but on video. I popped open a jar and drank it right there on video. And I mean, it's like you can add water to it. You can go 50-50 water to the milk that you've canned, and it kind of brings it back to life a little bit. But it's not going to taste just like milk coming out of the fridge.
I was going to ask you if you should mix water with it after you pop the seal.
I did. So I went 50-50 water, and it still had it was still really sweet. It's like a sweet milk. You know what I mean? It's like drinking condensed milk.
Yeah, it does come out sweeter. It develops the sugars, and even when you pour it and use it for something, whatever you're using it for, you'll actually have little granules stuck to the jar of the sugars that developed. And
great for baking.
Oh God, it's so good. Perfect. I don't water it down, native, but if you were in a situation where you needed that milk, then yes, you can 50-50 it. But I don't. I use it absolutely as it is. Ooh, what is
if I'm just going to drink it, I do 50-50. But if I'm cooking with it, you go straight. Like I do it. I use it a lot when I make macaroni and cheese because it's creamy and it makes the best macaroni and cheese.
Facts.
And how long is it stable? How long is it stable? I mean, the stuff I've got canned is I had some about a month ago. I made a big batch of macaroni and cheese, and I canned it a little over 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. So I don't actually know how long it is. Nobody will really tell you because it's not legit. It's not backed by the FDA and all those people or whatever.
Yep.
But people can it and I can it and I drink it. It's educational purposes only.
Correct.
So is it like? Is it just like?
I do use whole milk because
whole
then
milk,
you need to water it down. You had
so that's like whole milk because we drink 2% here, but I was thinking if you're going to can it, you got to use whole milk.
Yeah, whole milk.
I do. I use whole milk. And then that gives you that leeway if you do need to 50-50 it later,
You can legit double your milk doing it that way. Because if you can a quart of milk, when you bring it back to life for drinking it, you can get used to it. Now you got 2 quarts of milk. So you can take a gallon turns into 2 gallons. It's really weird how that works because all the sugars get amplified. But it's crazy cool. But it's great in coffee. A lot of people love it. A lot of people will use evaporated milk in coffee and stuff.
I actually do that, Ghost. I'm not shitting you. In my refrigerator constantly is one of my jars of milk. I freaking love it in coffee. There's something about it. It comes out more concentrated, creamier, sweeter. My mom used to use evaporated milk a lot in cooking, or for whatever reason we had that on the shelf often. So I do have a fondness for the taste of evaporated milk. And so it does, when you do it on your own, it's even better. It's not tinny. It's just amazing. So I do recommend it for entertainment if you want to be entertained.
I am entertained.
All right.
I just fact checked that statement, YouTube. I am entertained. So
breaking news. Goes to
a good question. Hutch had a good question. Can you can blueberry waffles?
Blue waffles can absolutely be canned, which parts extra.
Hey, Native.
Yo.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
For my hot water heater.
Yeah.
Because it's just 3 of us in the house, and we don't use that much hot water. But the thing's constantly turning on and off all the time. Like it probably cycles 4 or 5 times a day. Which means I'm wasting propane.
Sure.
And I know that there's a switch you can put on your hot water heater, and you can set a timer to where it comes on at certain hours. Do you know anybody that'll hook that up to a propane tank? Because all I need to do is turn on in the morning.
I sure do.
Shower time, because it'll still be hot at night if I want to wash dishes or something.
I sure do. Do you own your tank?
Yeah, that's why it's buried.
Okay. Because I know we filled y'all up last year, but if you own the tank, like you have to call the company. Like our dude, he's pretty good at setting stuff up. So if you need a switch on your water heater, he'll come and hook you up.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, because I mean that would reduce my propane usage by like 75%.
How insulated is where the water heater is at?
It's in my basement.
Yeah. See. So is it in a closet?
No, it's I thought about closing that part off, but it don't get that cold in my basement. The coldest it gets in my basement is about 66.
Yeah, I'm trying to say
I feel you. You want the ambient temperature around it, but the heater itself is pretty. I think the insulation in there is like 2 inches thick.
That'll cut down big time if you close it off and just make sure it's got a vent in it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, that'll cut down big time on your water heater starting up and cycling stuff.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, thank you, Kiss Off. Appreciate you stopping by. I was thinking about it the other day, and I did a little research. I Googled it, and the average hot water heater usually runs through a cycle anywhere from 4 to 6 times a day, depending on the brand. And when the first time it ran out, I didn't know it was empty. And like when we first moved in, it like died the next day. We had like scalding hot water. I mean, that water heater, you've got to watch putting your hands under the sink. It'll light you on fire. But like it died, and I was like, I wonder how long it'll take the water to get cold. Dude, it was still lukewarm 3 days later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like,
You got a good water heater system. Hey, Miss Sharon had a good question.
What's that?
She said if you can 1% milk, would it turn out like whole milk in the can?
I don't know. How did they get it down to 1%? And it doesn't have like a lot of water quality to it already.
Yeah, it's water.
Well, from my understanding, whole milk is 3% fat, and then they reduce it to 2% and then 1%. So it's not actually that much different. It's just whole milk is 3%.
Flavor.
I know, right?
Skim milk is the Arby's of beverages. It is inedible. It tastes like dirty dishwater. It's got a little bit more sugar in it because there's no flavor from the fat. fat is flavor and life. Your brain needs fat.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Amazing.
it gets sweetened up and watered down. Bottom line.
Did you hear about the new sandwich Arby's is making?
What?
The new sandwich Arby's is making.
Ooh, what
I'm
is it?
scared to ask.
It's called the Speaker of the House.
So that was a really effective labiaplasty. They're making sandwiches from it.
Damn it, Bruce. Damn it.
It comes with an alcohol-based sauce.
That's disgusting.
It comes on a crusty pre-wrinkled bagel.
Disgusting, dirty visions of Nancy Pelosi.
That is total
on-
fuck Phil.
It comes on sourdough bread.
Oh God! I heard a and I can't heard that. That was
Yes.
Oh Lord!
Wow, that was good.
No, we're wrong.
I assume it comes with extra horsey sauce and whatnot, right?
Absolutely.
You do know that, like, if you said that, like, on Twitter, like, backwards,
yeah, that's nasty.
like, if somebody put that comment on Twitter or TikTok or something like that, the stock of Arby's would go straight in the shitter, because now I can't get that picture out of my mind. I do not ever want to eat there again.
Yeah. I should have never been there in the first place.
Should I go? I drive down to the next town and get an Arby's roast beef sandwich every weekend.
What's her name?
Nancy Pelosi.
She's like, "Oh yeah, Nance, I got you."
Man, y'all can't. I don't understand why
you off my beard.
Dude, just a few short years ago, you could go to Arby's and they had a 5 for $5. You could get 5 big beef and cheddar sandwiches for $5.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can barely get one for $5, and it ain't big, and I'm pretty sure that ain't beef.
Right.
Right?
I'm not sure what it is.
Dude, I remember back in the day when I was in high school, senior in high school, and just graduated high school, we'd go to Taco Bell when we were cruising the main strip, showing off our cars. And me and a buddy, we'd go to Taco Bell and get a bag, and tacos were 25 cents a piece.
Yep.
25 cents a piece. Like, you could spend $5 on tacos and you're good for a couple of days. And it had meat. It was actual beef. Now I think the actual beef in the Taco Bell meat, I think it's like 4% or 14% or 24% actual beef. The rest of it is filler.
Mm-hmm. Do you all remember when Arby's would actually cut their meat off of the rotating meat? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was actually edible then.
There was a restaurant in Little Rock like that.
Right?
Yeah, there was. I was trying to figure the name of it.
Yeah, I can't think of. We went and ate there, man, and you just sit down and they bring you salad and plate
Bring
stuff.
this thing out.
Yeah, they bring big old giant skewers of different meats and stuff out, and they'll tell you what it is, and it's like, hell yeah, they'll slice you a little bit off on your plate.
Mm-hmm.
So usually they're Brazilian restaurants, like a Brazilian meat something or other,
Right. I was gonna say there's a Brazilian place like that. They come around.
And then for dessert, they bring out a pineapple on a skewer and they just kind of shave off.
And plantain.
It's a
shaved pineapple flops into a bowl of whipped cream.
Yeah, and the pineapple is upside down when they bring it out.
And you can't eat it with any.
That sounds delightful.
Silverware. You can't eat it with silverware.
Right.
Can't use any silverware to eat it. It's shaved pineapple in a bowl of whipped cream.
That's what you do.
Go to your pie eating roots.
Damn it,
Look at Sophia. She's like, Sophia's like, somebody hold my hair. I'm going in.
Fuck that.
Hold my hair.
That would be cool if you could get handles on the bowl that they put it in, where you could pull it up there to you.
I can't. I'm gonna piss my pants. Oh. Pineapple and cream? That sounds delightful. I mean, come on, guys.
What's up, redneck? I mean, redneck prepper. I saw you jolt.
Cream, right? Like,
redneck prepper and Monique are both right. Like several different cultures have different ways of stacking meat on the spit. You know what I mean?
Well played. Good one.
That took me a minute. That one took me a minute to get, but once I got it, I got it.
Yeah.
God,
you can't unsee it, can you?
What? AJ's here.
What's up, AJ?
What up?
What
just
up,
in time
AJ?
to save us, man. We're talking about stuff.
Filth to be exact.
I was making it. We were trying to keep it.
Always talk about recipes.
Don't even blame this on me. Don't even.
No, it was.
Hey.
I know. This
No,
You're the one that jumped out there defending pineapple right out of the gate. So don't.
I
even
love
try.
me some pineapple.
Exactly. You brought that child to the table. Own it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense because Chris kind of looks like Squidward.
Damn it! Yeah. I'm dead.
That made me snort. Is it 2 o'clock?
I'm fucking dead. I can't. Ruth, I can't. My stomach hurts. Oh my god.
Oh man, I've missed you guys, man. Shit.
I knew it was going to be entertaining. Y'all done got me on the wine. I was like, oh no, I'm going to need some wine for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you come on, if you come on this stream and you're not sure if you need therapy or not, you'll know before you leave.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I went and seen a therapist, they had to see a therapist after our visit. They canceled the rest of my visits.
Right. The therapist needed a therapist. I'm pretty sure the one and only one I saw, it was for
Who we lose? Native dropped off. What happened?
I don't know.
Don't ask me. I don't know anything.
I'm just saying.
I thought I saw a pineapple.
Right?
He went to get his pineapple.
Oh my God. I swear to you guys, there's going to be a pineapple on the shirt coming out of my basement.
For real, please.
Can you please put slurp underneath
jet
it?
Black shirt with just a golden blazing pineapple. That's it.
If you turn Backwoods face upside down, he looks like a pineapple. The way his beard, right?
Man.
It's absolutely perfect.
Oh,
Meant for. That's right.
Y'all killing me.
Right. Mrs. Backwoods
me. Like, I can't.
She sees the upside down Backwoods pineapple all the time.
Uh-huh. I'm standing on my head right now. I know these things.
I would, but I've had too many drinks.
Right.
Or not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, not enough to be sleepy yet.
Ooh. Y'all are funny.
Do what?
Y'all are funny.
I had a drink, my first drink with my daughter tonight at her wedding.
Oh, wow. Oh, nice.
That was
Wait a minute, your
special. That
daughter
was
got married
special.
today?
She sure did.
Oh wow, that's freaking cool, man.
Nice.
Well, thanks. I got pics. I'm gonna share on the backup channel because I got a strike on the main channel, so we'll be sharing some stuff from the wedding.
What
soon.
did you do to earn that?
It was from a video from a year ago. I think someone keeps reporting me. This is the second strike I've gotten in 2 months
Oh,
Wow.
on a video from a year ago. So I think someone's being a bitch.
huh.
Sounds
Quite
like it.
possibly. Native, what kind of drink did you have? Was it rum and pineapple?
Yes.
That would have been the perfect drink. No, it was
Pina
hell of a
colada?
drink. It was Applejack moonshine and Red Bull.
Man, that sounds really, really good.
It's a speedball right there.
Yeah, that's actually
I
very
thought
good.
it was great. I thought it was great.
I need to
The
get me some
big
more
change from
moonshine.
my usual, whatever the cheapest rum the ABC store shares and Hawaiian Punch.
Huh.
We still got 44 people in here listening to us badmouth fruit.
Yeah, I see 45. Yeah.
Mm. So what y'all got planned for this week?
This
What got
week?
planned for this week? Who's doing what?
This week.
Hmm?
Thursday, Thanksgiving.
Oh,
It's Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's already Thanksgiving.
I know, right?
I'm gonna surprise my wife and take her to the McDonald's to the dollar menu to the
That's what's up, man. You're a great husband. I just want you to know that.
She's gonna punch
Gotta
you right
let
in
her
your mouth.
supersize it
I'm
for
a-
the holiday.
Yeah, it's gonna be supersized, and I'm taking a magic marker so that when they, I'm gonna write on the cup, "Happy Thanksgiving, I love you, sweetheart."
There you
She's
go.
gonna punch you. She's gonna
Ain't
punch
that
you right in
sweet?
your kisser.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's sweet.
All right. I don't know.
See, one day we're going to be
Dividing-
live stream. One day we're going to be live stream with Backwoods, and you're going to hear somebody kick in the door to a shop, and all you're going to hear is, "Hey, motherfucker, get over here!" Because it's always him going, "I'll be right back," going to the house to check on her. One day she's going to come out and check on him. She's going to kick that door, and she's going to be like, "Look here, son," and he ain't going to be able to hit the mute button fast enough. So we're going to sit here like,
See,
Yeah.
I would pay to see that.
hey, you see that black refrigerator?
"Yeah,
That black refrigerator is because when we go buy stuff, we buy like 3 or 4 at a time, our normal staples, and we have that. So milks and butters, just all kinds of shit that we use a lot. So so she comes out here and gets stuff out of that refrigerator all the time when I'm on the live streams.
oh wow,
Me
I didn't know
and me and my wife are best friends, man. We get along like, bro, I'm telling you, man. We
like
be
pineapple and whipped cream."
like pineapple and whipped cream, man. We be holding hands and everything.
That's what's up, brother.
That's actually very, yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
I would say it was a relationship that me and my ex-wife shared, but we didn't. She was the Antichrist, so it is what it is. If she was still around now, I'd have her in that freezer.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
ain't
why,
no
yeah,
love lost in the way that fell apart. I ain't hoping. No. Ain't man. Just ooh.
Yeah, I hear you.
Some things just don't mix.
Nope.
True. That's true.
So is everybody doing their Thanksgiving, like you doing stuff with a big group, just a small family group? What's everyone doing?
Me and my
It's
folks.
just us.
You and your folks?
It's just us because all of our family's on the other side of the country. So I'll be cooking everything.
Right.
So yeah.
I think we might run up to my mother-in-law's, and my sister and brother-in-law will be there. I think we're just gonna run up there for the day and have a dinner and come home. That's about all we're gonna do. We don't. My wife, man, like I can say this with all honesty. My wife don't care nothing for holidays. She don't care for birthdays. She don't care for none of that shit. It's like whatever, you know. So like we don't celebrate birthdays or none of that stuff. I mean, we just don't. Me and her. It's just every day we just do things for each other every day. It's not. We don't. You know what I'm saying? There's no hell. We forget our anniversary pretty much every year, both of us. And
Oh
it's,
yeah.
Well, she married you, so it's not like that's really going to stick out. You know what I mean?
No, she worked at Forgetting for years. I'm proud. I'm proud to hear that. She's tackled it. No, but seriously, if you're not going to celebrate every day, like if someone just pops up on Christmas or just your birthday or you know, makes that huge fucking deal about some anniversary, that what about the other 360 days of the year? You know, it's not
Right.
I'm not into all that stuff either. I'm not. I don't do big exchanges of gifts.
Me either. I don't even celebrate my birthday.
Marcia, I have no idea what I'm doing next Saturday. I'm going to try to can. We got some pork butt in the freezer. I might need to thaw out and get it ready.
So are you saying next Saturday's your birthday?
No, Marcia was saying, what are we doing next Saturday? Because she missed the stream.
You said I don't even celebrate my birthday. I have no idea what I'm doing next Saturday. I was like, are you trying to drop a hint?
No, that was Native saying he don't even celebrate his birthday.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
nice.
saying. Oh yeah, no, we just go out to dinner or whatever, something simple. It's not fancy. We don't do fancy or foofy or any of that.
I like Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays. It really is. But
Thanksgiving, yeah, we're going to my mom's house, of course. My mom's making dressing because even at 79, she still insists on making the dressing, and that's cool and all. Jeremy's cooking the turkey. It's like divide and conquer. Jeremy's cooking the turkey. Mom's making dressing. I'm doing a couple of sides and a homemade coconut cream pie. I'm doing green beans and new potatoes, sweet potato casserole, not the marshmallow kind, but the pecan crumble kind. Pecan sweet, brown sugar crumble kind. And a homemade coconut cream pie with homemade pie crust. So that's the plan. Oh, and I'm doing stuffed mushrooms as an appetizer. Dude, I got
every time somebody says coconut cream pie, I think of Gilligan's Island.
Dude, that's my favorite pie.
Because every episode, Marianne was making Gilligan a coconut cream pie.
Coconut cream pie, right?
Every episode.
I love it. It's my favorite.
So do you do like a custard based cream? Like what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cook it in a pot, cook it down and everything, put it in there and chill it. So it's not actually baked at all. Yes. Custard based where I cook it and then I put the topping and then I toast the coconut and put it on the top and chill it. Yeah. Exactly. You know what's up.
Oh yeah.
I know you knows. This is my favorite ever.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm just saying it's my favorite pie. But I do like some cheesecake. Jeremy wants cheesecake, but he's on your side with it. It can't have any pumpkin. It can't have anything. It has to be a plain cheesecake. I was thinking about Jeremy when y'all were talking about that earlier. I was like, yeah.
I like a good cheesecake with cherry pie filling on it.
Oh, cherry. Okay. Jeremy just likes the plain.
It's excellent.
Well, I'm on the plain train. Like when I do cheesecake, I make it like a New York style, and I like it plain because I don't want the cheesecake itself to have the and other flavors on it. I just love the cheesecake.
Right. That's how Jeremy is. I can't if I make it. Well, when I make cheesecake, which is not very often, he has to have it just plain. You don't need. I'm not missing something.
Cherry pie filling. Ooh.
Tell them, girl.
I call that blood clot. That's what I call that. That is total.
So you're saying it's like period pie? That's gross.
Yeah, that's
Hell
true.
yeah, it's blood clot pie. We don't do that. Mm-mm.
That is true.
I
Backwoods
think
will
I just
never
ruined
forget
it for Backwoods.
Not even close. I won't
Just
even
don't
slow
think
down.
of tampons and maxi pads when you're eating at Backwoods. You'll be
No,
fine.
Native, you gotta say it right. Tampon.
It's tampon.
It won't
Tampons,
bother me
yeah, don't
one
take a
bit.
tampon.
I'll be able. Hey, I'll be able to sit down on the couch and watch a tampon commercial while I'm eating the pie.
You got a strong stomach. It's okay.
You are twisted, Backwoods.
You have no idea.
Stay free. No, stay free, people.
You have no idea how twisted I really am.
Man, I'm looking forward to chilling with all these folks, like in person at the meetup.
I'm telling you, if y'all have Native and Ghost, y'all have that meetup, man. I'm telling you, I'm on my way.
Oh, we're having it, brother.
I'm
We're gonna
coming.
do this.
I'm coming.
We're gonna do this. It's gonna be epic.
Like literally, that is 6 hours for me. Like that's like nothing.
It's only 12 for me. It's not that bad.
That's what's up, man.
I'll jump in that little Barbie car and throw a tent in the back of it. Shit, I'll be gone.
Don't forget your pink hat.
And your pineapple.
I'm just wondering why there's always 4 male feet hanging out of your pup tent.
Or your quote unquote best bud Hutch.
I can't. I cannot.
Just gonna
They were asking earlier, Native,
All
when
I
we're
want to
gonna
know is Backwoods between you and Hutch. Which one is Jake Gyllenhaal and which one is Heath Ledger? That's all I want to know.
We all know Backwoods is Jake Gyllenhaal and Hush is Heath Ledger.
Okay.
Who are y'all talking about?
Nothing. You and Hutch. What do you mean? Who are we talking about?
Hello,
Oh, I
Pilot
mean, who are
Mountain
them
broke back.
Yeah.
Man,
This is
I'm
it.
gonna
This is
tell you right
it,
now,
man. It's so
that-
far away. It's like y'all going to be across the Mississippi from your wives. It's okay, man. We got y'all.
Yep.
Your secret's safe with us.
Native, all I know is I want to grab that ponytail from behind. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Native, you best run.
Taxi cab confession.
Hey, all I got to say, the same sleeping bag. That's all I got to say.
Oh, come on.
What's
Y'all
up,
ain't
Rip
right.
Girl? That's one of my favorite people right there. Love
Hey,
this.
Rip.
Get Rip Girl.
What's up, Rip?
Oh man.
Rip Curl's a fake, man. You see that fake ass picture he's got, man?
Right.
That's him
Who
like
is that guy?
25 years ago and shit, man. Why you try to play young?
Why you gotta make him feel bad? Why you gotta make him feel bad?
Oh, fat joker.
Dude.
You know what? When I first started
Whatever, man.
Rip Curl knows I love him. Shit.
Whatever, dude. I've learned so much from Rip Curl.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah.
When I first started coming around, he scared me because of his picture. Sorry, Ghost. I think you were about to talk, but yeah, because of that very intimidating. I was like, oh shit, he's a badass. Then I found out he was a sweet teddy bear.
Oh.
Nah, he's still a badass. Y'all watch his Rip Curl stuff that he does with his on the range and stuff, shooting his different weapons. That dude's got a lot of weapons, man.
He knows his shit. That's for sure. But I gotta say, man, some of the dinners that he has, I couldn't eat them, man. But they look good. But I
Whatever. His you
But a
talking
bunch
about
of
his
them.
post he does?
Yeah.
I don't care. Every meal he posts looks delicious to me, man. I just
They all
love
look
food.
good,
I don't care. There's not too much food I won't eat.
certain things that I don't like to eat, man.
You like sushi? You like sushi, Backwoods?
No, I can't stand the smell of it.
You don't like sushi? Come on, man. You gotta like it.
I made a chick leave my house for that shit one time.
If the sushi smells, then you're not supposed to be eating it anymore.
Yeah.
Like fresh fish should not smell, which is actually sashimi, but
I can.
I'll tear up some sushi.
Yeah, sushi's all about the rice, to be honest. Like,
Nikki is absolutely correct.
Sushi is
It's
literally
rice.
about
It's
rice.
not
That
about
means rice.
fish.
Sashimi, though, should
Uh-huh.
not smell like crazy fish. It should be fresh.
Absolutely right. And nigiri, Nigiri, is when you put the fish right over the rice ball and kind of pack it on there. And
Right.
Yes.
But sushi itself is literally about the rice. The most important part is the rice. I worked at this Korean restaurant, right? And the dude had a sushi bar, but he secretly hated white people. We worked right by the base. And so there was always airmen and people for lunch. So I shit you not, it's fucking disgusting. He sneezed in the sushi rice all morning while he was.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What a fucking asshole.
Not us, Charlie, ever.
Oh my god, that is horrible. It
Ever.
reminds me.
Ever.
Oh god.
His freaking asshole falls out. That was messed up.
It was bad. It was bad.
That is awful. Reminds me
And
of
he
that
pretended
movie
to not
Waiting.
understand English, so I couldn't even
English.
say anything.
English.
Yankee said that shit is bait. What y'all talking about? Talking about sushi?
Yeah.
Say, Native, somebody was asking earlier when we plan on doing that meetup. I thought you said March, right?
Yeah, we haven't actually talked about the actual day, but definitely I was thinking like early to mid-March because it'll still be kind of cool up in Powder Mountain. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a nice fire. It'll be nice and brisk. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
March will be good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
It's happening. It's happening. I'm going to be there in March, so I don't know if y'all are coming or not.
I'm gonna be there. Ooh,
might
that
get-
looks beautiful, Nikki.
Even if it's just me and Native holding hands, skipping up the mountain, we're going there.
Damn right.
I'll be skipping too, but probably a little slower because y'all are taller than me.
I think y'all going to like Pilot Mountain, man.
Oh yeah.
That's just because you want
Mountain's
to
a cool place to camp. Yeah, it's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta pull this pumpkin. Hold on.
And you can't miss it as long as you're on the right highway. You'll see it. It's not like you can get lost.
Like 100 miles away.
What is Nikki's meat, you guys? I missed it at the beginning.
Oh, it's just beef. It's just it was raw packed beef. There you go.
Oh, yes.
Nice. That's how you pack meat right there.
Yeah.
Backwoods, you watching this?
Some champion meat packing right there.
Y'all are getting way too excited over the meat.
I'm so
That's
excited
all
about this
fun.
canning. This is amazing.
I was almost saying, Native, is after we meet and spend the night, one night around each other, you're going to be calling me Daddy Backwoods after that.
Oh,
One night. Dude, I'm going to be there like 5 days. You can only come on one night? What's wrong with you?
Anybody attending needs to bring earplugs because y'all know they're gonna be hollering.
Oh, somebody's gonna be squealing like a pig.
Yeah. I want to
I'm
know
a
who has the
crazy.
prettiest mouth. When y'all get back, let us know.
I'll take footage, Ruth. I'll take footage just for you.
And
I'm
on-
bringing
on
my
the-
all black suit, my ski mask. I'm gonna be taking footage.
And you'll know when you get to the right campsite because we're gonna have the soundtrack playing.
Oh no.
Is there also going to be a penis pinata ready to go?
Yeah.
There better be with Tootsie Rolls in it.
All the pineapple you can eat.
Oh.
If you pronounce
Upside
the
down
J like
pineapple
an
cake.
H, it's
Gotcha.
Van Hose. They're going to be playing dueling Van Hose.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
I'm gonna be trying to touch each other's strings and whatnot.
You got a pretty mouth.
This is next
Phil.
level prepping.
I cannot. I'm dead.
I'm gonna have to go smoke. I'm gonna have to take a break.
Y'all using y'all's mouth better than a pretty $20 bill.
I think you need to calm down, Backwoods, with that cherry pie situation. Like,
What's wrong with the cherry pie?
I'm disappointed. That's what I'm disappointed.
Ain't you
Jen?
ever heard of She's My
Jen?
Cherry Pie?
She's my, isn't that Warren?
She's my cherry pie. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Jen, me and Backwoods are going to need your chapstick. Just saying.
Jen, I will protect you. Don't worry. I got you, babe. I got you.
God, I'm glad I don't live anywhere near y'all.
What did you say?
Hi, JR.
The next meetup after this is going to be in Texas. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we are. I mean, we are. You know, we are.
So we can show y'all how to make some chili. I'm just saying.
Yeah, bring it on.
With freaking beans in it.
Yeah, I would totally eat chili with beans in it. I wouldn't call it chili, but I'll totally eat it. I like beans. See, like I can my own ranch style beans. I did 2 rounds of that shit last week. Ranch style beans are delicious, but they don't belong in chili.
But let me ask you this though: when you make chili and you put beans in it, do you call it chili and beans?
I don't put beans in it if I make chili.
Well, you never make chili and then put your beans in it and call it chili and beans? Like never?
No.
Ranch style.
Ever? Nikki, that's un-American. I'm just kidding.
Never,
Never, ever.
Texas likes to eat them ranch style beans a lot. I like them too. We eat them a lot here, and it's kind of got a chili flavor to it.
They do. They actually do.
Yeah, they have a chili flavor, but
absolutely
in Texas, because my brother-in-law, he was stationed there, and at one of the base. So anyway, I'm not trying to say too much. Anyway, so that's they like chili without the beans, and they have a ranch style beans that they eat. That is kind of chili beans.
Exactly. That's No, I mean that's the thing. We for some reason we do it separate, and you can have a pot of chili and a pot of ranch style beans, and you can eat both, but we don't ever really mix them. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
On the way outside, beans don't belong in chili, but by God, I make ranch style. I label them pinto beans, ranch style, because Jeremy loves ranch style beans. We all do.
Man, I love to grill a steak and pour some ranch style beans over the top of it every once in a while. Man, it is so good. I'm telling you. Yes, it is good. Okay. Just every once, because I like, it's good.
Well, I mean, I've never done that, but I wouldn't hate on it. I mean, I'd try it. Sure. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Ranch style beans are delicious. It's just, I know y'all make fun of me. It's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Y'all make fun of me. I don't put beans in my chili, but it's kind of a thing here. But we love ranch style beans. You're right.
Check this out for Thanksgiving. A recipe I found. I can't remember where I found it at, but I read the title and I'm like, I gotta watch this.
What is it?
And it was Duke's mayonnaise turkey.
Yep.
Smear mayo all over the turkey.
It was mayonnaise. It was Duke's mayonnaise and a whole bunch of seasonings in the mayonnaise. And he stirred it up and then coated the turkey with it and put it on the inside. Man, that was the best looking turkey I ever seen in my life.
Mayo just melts in kind of like oil does, or whatever. It's actually better. I've done that. It's delicious.
With all the seasonings, it made like a crust on the outside. Oh man, it looked good. It looked good.
Can you do that with ranch dressing?
I don't think so. Ranch is different.
You could use mayo and like the ranch packet, like the seasoning, like the Hidden Valley. You could do that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm just saying ranch and mayo are different because mayo is basically eggs and oil, and Duke's is the best mayo ever.
Right.
But it sort of forms like a crust, like you said. I've done that. You put mayo on something. Okay, do y'all have Luby's up there where y'all are?
Mm-hmm.
Luby's no. Oh, Wyatt's. Okay, Wyatt's, Luby's, Piccadilly, any of that?
Piccadilly.
Okay, Piccadilly. Okay, see, we have Luby's here. But the baked whitefish, that layer that's on top of baked whitefish?
Yeah.
All that, it's mayo. It's literally mayo and then like lemon pepper and some parsley, dried parsley and stuff. That's what that is.
Dude, one of the best things I've ever eaten. Like my favorite way to eat deer meat is just reach down there and grab me a hunk of meat and dip it in some Dukes, throw it in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
Mayonnaise on deer meat is something else. That's next level awesomeness.
Especially if it's Dukes. Yeah.
That is next level. It's way better. It's way better than that Pelosi special.
Oh my God. Hey,
No.
y'all. I just want to say good
Ghost,
night.
Ghost dips it into mayonnaise and he calls it the
Good
pasta.
night, Native. Good night,
Right,
Lady
brother.
Rohan. Enjoy yourselves.
Thanks for hanging out.
See you, Native.
Yeah, man, always, brother. I'll see y'all somewhere this weekend.
All right, man.
Oh,
All right, man. Do you call them deer dip round things you get? Do you call them the Paul Pelosi's?
Beautiful roots.
Well,
Look
when
at
they
that
come out,
ball.
they have a hard shell if you cook them right. So you got to smash them with a hammer before you eat them.
Right.
And we have a dress code at the restaurant. You have to show up in your underwear.
All right, right quick, guys. Here's the milk. My canner fits 7 pints. It is all good to go. You can see this one boiling pretty good right here.
Beautiful.
But yeah, for entertainment purposes only, because this entertains me, I canned 7 pints of milk.
nice.
Takes about 2/3 of a
Excellent.
gallon.
I'm entertained.
Right? No
Definitely.
doubt.
Nice.
Do y'all think that would be good though if you because I have a turkey in here and I actually was going to thaw it out and go ahead and cook it. Do you think that would be, if with the mayonnaise on there, the Duke's mayonnaise, and with just a light bit, maybe mix a lot, like a half a package, you know, because I know ranch can be overwhelming. You know what
How
I'm
big's
saying?
your bird? How big's your bird? Roughly.
I'd use the whole container because it's just going to be on the outside. Only some of it's going to soak in. It's just going to make the crust. It's going to hold in the moisture. Is what it's going to do. It's going to form a crust and hold the moisture in.
That's what I was gonna say. I wouldn't be afraid to use it. I mean, if it's just a package, I'd use the whole thing. I would, the whole thing.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I would take like a cup of mayo and a full packet of ranch, just like Nikki and Ghost are saying. I would.
Whole thing.
I'd even
Because you
put a
got to
little.
figure there's a lot of meat there and there's going to be a lot of fat. And so a lot of it's going to run off and it's just going to keep going around and around within it. So, I mean, a full packet of the Hidden Valley Ranch, you'll be fine, Backwoods.
And a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, mix it all up in there together, man.
Yes.
I've got some Cajun seasoning actually. That is it's really good when you like bake with it. You know, it don't seem to hold up to the frying as well as something like a lemon pepper does. But the this Cajun season I got, when you bake it with something, it really has a great flavor. I might do that instead of the ranch.
Yeah.
Are you gonna brine it or inject it?
Huh?
Are you gonna brine it or inject it?
Well, I usually inject them and stuff.
Well, this recipe that I saw, once she coated the outside, the whole turkey, legs and all, coated it real good. Then she took what was left and she slathered it all up in the inside of the turkey. So it was inside and outside. It was like it sandwiched all the moisture in the meat where it couldn't get out. Because all it does is it forms a crust on the skin, and it just locks everything in. Oh man! Like when she cut it, you could see juices like squirting out. I mean, I was like, oh my god.
Miss Sharon, I believe, asked how long that milk lasts. The answer is I don't know. We're not sure. Like, there's no guide for it because it's a Rebel canning item. So you're not going to find it in a book. No one recommends it or has a guideline. Amish might. Ghost so far has gone a couple of years. He's pushing 3 years on some of his
3 years right now, yeah. And I'll be using it this Thanksgiving to make my macaroni and cheese.
I am too. Yeah.
It makes the best macaroni and cheese. Oh my god!
I bet.
Couple of raw eggs. Oh, and that milk, man! You want to talk about some creamy mac and cheese? It's something.
Yeah.
I had just the store-bought mac and cheese tonight with some pork chops and some black-eyed peas.
Sounds good.
All right, y'all. I'm going to jump off here. I promised Carbon Q I would swing by her live that she's having. Ghost. Ghost, I've missed you, Ghost, and I really, really hope that you continue to do this.
Oh yeah, as long as you keep picking up the slack if I need a day off.
Any day I will. I mean it.
Maybe we'll just do like every other week.
Done a good job, and Nikki has done a few too. There's been a few.
Yeah.
You guys have
Nikki
rocked it.
did them. You did them. Yeah. I was watching.
Thank you, Ghost, for having me. And Roots, Nikki, Backwoods, good to see y'all.
You too,
Yes,
sweetie.
yeah, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna go
Carbon Q's going live
at 10 o'clock. Well, it'll be 10 o'clock for me. Yeah.
and
38 more minutes.
Carbon always supports me, so we got to go over there and hang out with them.
Yeah, we can go over to Carbon. Shit, I'm done.
Well, she's 38 minutes. So I mean, yeah,
She's 38 minutes from going live, or she's live now and been live for 38 minutes.
38 minutes before she goes live.
Oh, okay. Can somebody drop that link in the chat, everybody?
Right now.
Because we'll hang for a while. So what? She's going live at 11 or 10 your time?
11, right, 11 your time.
Okay.
I guess 10 our time.
Yeah, I'm working on the Canimals t-shirt. That'll be one of my first shirts is the Canimals. I just got to figure out how to do the art and come up with a good logo.
Okay.
I want to try to find, the shirts like the garage shirts, like when you work on cars.
Oh, yeah, with
the shirts with the pocket and the name tag. I want to do have everybody's name tag and the Canimals on the back. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. That would be, that'd be funny.
It'd be kind of cool. Everybody shows up to Can and they're wearing a uniform, your name tag and Canimal logo.
You're putting us all in a uniform? Oh my goodness.
Kind of cool.
No, I know what you mean though. I like those shirts. They're not bad.
Could rip the sleeves off like Vin Diesel, in Fast and Furious and just rock it.
Oh, I'm rolling a pack of cigarettes up in mine.
Oh, there you go.
We can have the name tag on one side and Canimals with a big pineapple logo above it on the other. That'd be good.
That's really cute. That is funny. You talked about doing shirts a long time ago, though, so I see it coming full circle.
Oh, I've already ordered some of the stuff. I'll have it up and going, and hopefully within 2 weeks. I got to build the website and get everybody's artwork, so I can go ahead and set it up and a way to get paid, through the website, internet, whatever, and then just start mailing them out. But I've already got several other content creators because I can do it. I mean, because if you go to Tribe's website or anybody else's website and you go to Teespring and you want to get a hoodie, it's like $40.
Yeah, Teespring.
What the hell? I'm pretty sure I can do them for like 25, maybe. You know what I mean? So why pay $40 and why pay at the Teespring and they only give you like $1.50 every time they sell a shirt? I'm pretty sure I can do it. I can make money. The creator can make money, and the people that are buying the shirts can buy them a whole lot cheaper. You know what I mean? So why not?
Backwoods had a pretty sweet shirt, like right about a year ago. I'm trying to think of it. I remember when you came out with it. I can't remember what it looked like, but that was pretty cool. I remember liking it. You know what I'm talking about? Didn't you have a shirt for Backwoods and Prepping? Someone was wearing or maybe it was just happened to have that word on it.
All right, Backwoods dropped the link for Carbon Q.
Yeah, I've got some Backwoods and Prepping shirts on Teespring and stuff, And I had a lady down the road make me a few also, and I ended up giving them out to everybody all of them I had, to people at the meetup. I had about 10 or 12 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some. How much did you pay for them, Backwoods?
Oh, they were about $17 a piece.
And where'd you get them to? Teespring?
No, these ones I got. This lady down the road had on them machines and stuff,
And it was just a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm figuring I can come in right about the same way on a T-shirt. It's somewhere around $15, $18, something like that, depending on how much. How many colors and how much ink?
Yeah, she made my Backwoods lawn care shirts also.
Okay. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research over the last year, digging into it, seeing if I want to pull the trigger on it or not. And I'm like, man, I'm pulling the trigger. I'm just gonna do it. Worst case scenario, I can print my own damn shirts, and I ain't gotta deal with Teespring. It is what it is. Plus, it'll be something to occupy time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I mean, look, I've seen some of the people that are making. I've met people that are screen printers, and yeah, I have more than enough intellect to be able to handle that job. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, we're not talking rocket science here. I mean, if I can build a 65-pound PVC bow, I'm pretty sure I can screen print a shirt.
I'm pretty sure you can too.
Yep.
And that's what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna start hand making bows. I'm gonna do custom bamboo and PVC bows for people, like with different designs. I'm gonna have fun with that, like especially the bamboo stuff.
Okay, you mean like bow and arrow bows?
Yeah.
Oh, rock on. Okay.
Yeah, I've been making bows out of PVC and fiberglass tomato stakes, that you get at Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
Those round rods. I flattened out the PVC, but before I did that, I put the rods in there. I've got a bow right now, and you can ask Nate if he's been here and he's pulled on it. It's probably about a 65-pound pull. It's out of a piece of PVC pipe, and it's accurate. It's deadly as crap. But now I'm going to get into making them out of bamboo. I'm going to make the bow, and I'm going to make the arrows out of bamboo.
Man, I saw a deal about bamboo because, people were saying, oh, be careful about bamboo because, I guess apparently it roots out, and then the shoots come off of them.
Yeah.
They said if you'll dig down and put, like a piece of concrete or whatever, where the roots can't grow out no more, it'll keep the bamboo in one certain section.
Yeah, because bamboo's not wood. Bamboo's grass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grass. It sprouts by the roots. And so if you don't get all the roots out, you ain't going to kill it. So you got to fence it in. So I think you got to go at least 18 inches deep. You don't ever want to plant it by your house because it'll completely fuck up your foundation. It'll go through a brick wall. Solid concrete can hold up pretty good, but yeah. But yeah, and dude, bamboo is. I'm literally thinking about planting a bamboo forest out back and digging down and doing some metal to keep it. Do you know how much bamboo costs?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can get all I want right down the street.
Yeah, me too. I'm going down the road to get mine. But
I went to Portland a little while ago, and they were an area downtown had black bamboo growing in old horse troughs, and it kept it contained so it didn't spread everywhere. That factor that you're talking about. It was badass though. It's really freaking cool. I don't know if black bamboo is.
The black bamboo is beautiful,
whatever, but it's beautiful.
The black bamboo is just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh man, that is cool. But yeah, so I'm going to build some bows, some actual legit hunting bows out of bamboo, and the arrows, everything. I'm fletching them myself with feathers, natural feathers. I'm either going to, I'm going to make the arrowheads myself, everything, all of it. Like it'll all be legit handmade, hand tied, the whole 9 yards. Which will be fun. It'll be a learning experience. It'll be kind of cool. I even watched a video of guys like, I need an arrowhead. He took a quarter out of his pocket and he made an arrowhead out of a quarter. And it was like badass.
Huh.
Like, he legit took a quarter and he filed it down into a point, put 2 notches in it, put a notch in the bamboo, slid it in there and tied it off. And it was like, yeah, rock and roll with a quarter.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, you can't buy an arrowhead for 25 cents, so don't feel bad about mucking up a quarter. It's like, yeah.
If it's an older quarter, you could stylize it where the eagle was out by the point, so that it was shooting.
Oh yeah, right.
Flying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, so it'll be fun. I'm gonna kind of slowly branch out into that and do the t-shirts. I'm gonna do t-shirts, hats, even those little huggy mugs like you're drinking out of with the I'm gonna do the stickers too, the little vinyl stickers that you put on your car windows and shit. I'm gonna do those. I'm just gonna have fun with it. I'm just gonna mess around. I got room in the basement, might as well do something.
Yeah, my wife ended up winning one of them machines that you're talking about.
The vinyl sticker machine.
and I guess her mom is getting her the part of it that does the printing stuff or whatever. I don't know. She was telling me all that she wanted at this teacher deal contest thing, and something about answering some questions, about different things in history and stuff like that. She majored in history, and
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, Moonchild, I'm gonna start a separate YouTube channel for the t-shirts, and I'm probably gonna start a separate YouTube channel for the bow making, and I'm gonna keep them all separate. But like all the videos will be uploaded to this channel, and then I can re-upload them to the other channels, like I did with the canning channel. Like, you know what I mean? So that way I can keep. So if somebody sees my video about bow making, they can come to my channel, and maybe they're not a prepper. Maybe they don't want to see all the prepping stuff. Maybe they don't want to see the canning stuff. They just want to see bows. So it'll be legit just about bow making. You know what I mean? And that way, hopefully I'll get some crossover subs. But like if I don't want you to sub to a channel about making bows, and you got to deal with the canning and the prepping and other stuff, because maybe that doesn't fit your palate. So I just want to kind of like diversify a little bit. It'll be a pain in the ass, doing 3 different channels, but I think it'll be all right.
I'm getting more into this leather work, man. I'm fixing to try to make so basically kind of like a back plate that I'm going to mount. I want to take some kydex. I've got an idea to take some knives that have some kydex sheaths with them, and then I'm gonna wet form leather around them and build a leather, like back pad. You know what I'm saying? Like a back protector, and have them 2 knives mounted up so you can pull them out like this. From.
Oh yeah.
I'm fixing to start on that.
That'd be cool.
I want to let wet form around that kydex, because that with the kydex the knives lock in, and you don't have any kind of a leather strap, with just a leather coat, you know what I'm saying, that you've got to unstrap and then pull.
Right. So that'd be cool.
I'm fixing to do some stuff like that, do that etcher, and I also am looking at a forge also. I want to start.
That's cool.
Making my own knives and hatchets and.
That's what I was thinking about doing for the arrowheads, was a forge.
I got all the stuff, man, over here, fan saws and drill presses and all that stuff all set up, so I can do all kinds of stuff, man. I want to make the handles for them, for hatchets, all kinds of stuff, man. That'd be cool. And actually, I ordered a couple of the big ferrule rods, the 1/2-inch ferrule rods, and that little forked horn buck that I killed, I saved his antlers, and I'm fixing to make 2 ferrule rods with the antlers on them, and I'm gonna make sheaths for them. I'm gonna put them up for sale.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna start doing stuff like that too.
So, like the antler would be the handle, and you. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that sounds really pretty, actually. That natural.
Definitely. Hey, Klingon. Klingon's here. Woo.
Yep.
Hey, Klingon.
It's really good to see Klingon. I haven't seen.
I know. Haven't seen Klingon in a minute.
For sure.
We got 25 minutes before carbon goes hot. I'm probably gonna go ahead and shut this down so I can get this stuff cleaned up and get my jars out and get everything moved back to my comfy bedroom so we can chill at the prepping after dark is what it's called.
Yeah.
So
prepping after dark.
Bubbling. So yeah.
Yeah, I've still got about 10 minutes on them cooling down, but we can go ahead and shut her down, and because it'll take me a while to get everything moved and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got some pork chops in there, and I was thinking about going and making a pork chop sandwich real quick.
Oh yeah. Well, I want to thank everybody in the panel that hung out with me all night, and I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming by. and hanging out with us. I do much appreciate it. All right.
Yeah, I've missed you guys. I'll see you soon.
The link's posted in the chat for Carbon Q's live stream. You guys please come over there and join us. We'll be there in 25 minutes. Going hot at 11 Eastern. Cool. So we'll see you guys next time.
Peace
out.
out.
Bye.